almost pressed play. I almost pressed play on the watch together.
I mean, it's fine.
Hello, hello, we are live.
Oh, remember to turn it down as well because it always starts out like really, really loud. Because watch
inside with like
Oh,
You're
we
really
can see your watch together now, Dio,
Yes.
because I think Cesith is there.
Yeah, when
That's
like
fine,
I
yeah.
cannot open stuff from links without Twitch or YouTube seeing it. That's so annoying. Wait, we're live, right?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, we're live. We're live.
hey.
That's actually the main reason where I was like, huh, a second monitor is actually pretty useful.
It is.
when
I
you're
have 3
streaming.
monitors and it still happens to me.
I have no idea how I would stream without 2 monitors. I'd fucking
Yeah.
lose my mind.
Wait, what year is
Yeah.
this?
I just use 2 browsers.
You just fucking
Fair
see
enough.
what year is
I
this?
mean,
Well,
on
no,
OBS,
I
you
use-
can like select what the stream actually captures.
I use 2 monitors and 2 browsers. Okay.
Yeah, we
We're
just
advanced.
A
than
second
you.
monitor would be fucking bowling, but you know, we got a gaming PC, okay? We got a PC that runs, baby steps.
It would be balling.
I mean, if you buy
Hello,
a
everybody.
PC casing and put your laptop inside it, and buy a monitor and mouse and keyboard, it's technically a PC.
Cell will never be balling.
Why didn't you just connect your laptop to a monitor? Why did you go through all that setup?
Dio,
You
what
could
will
just-
happen?
If you want to be a proper, if you want to have a proper PC.
Dio, what will happen if we put random sound effects or songs into the watch together? Does it like destroy your playlist, or can we do that every now and then?
No, it doesn't destroy my playlist. No, you can do it.
Okay.
Like you can yeah. If you put in anything, it will play for everyone else. Don't copyright spam the whole time. Obviously.
No,
Dio
no
donated
worries, no worries.
thousands and no, Dio has monitors.
Yeah,
I
so
need a
if-
Oh, by the way, how's it called? Hey Dio, guess I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, Cesith, but we were doing a draft with some other content creators, and guess who's the only 6-star I have on my team to clear CC?
Manticore.
Manticore's not a 6-star.
She's a 6-star in my heart. She is as strong as a 6-star. She is pretty much a 6-star.
Ugh. Okay.
Okay. Look on the bright side, Cesith. At least I tried to get her before somebody else.
On the right side, I have a lot of right sides.
Oh yeah, no. Who do you think?
It's definitely
wild
like
guess.
something that is either cool that I love, or so like it might be Skadi or Schwartz, but it could also be something useless, something like I don't know.
Scotty as your only 6-star would be kind of funny.
Is it Tsukinogi?
It's almost as bad.
It's almost
Mizuki,
Tsukinogi's on a
Mizuki,
6-star.
it's Mizuki.
Mizuki?
Yeah, she's,
Hey,
if Manticore
No,
is a 6-star
no.
to Cesith,
Oh,
hey,
Tsukinogi is a 6-star to me.
Suginogi skill 1 is at least useful.
It
If
is.
it was Mizuki, that would be awful. Holy shit.
You can use
No,
it.
it's
Yeah,
not
Tara's a
Mizuki,
6-star in my
it's not
heart.
Skadi.
And on the game.
It's not Mizuki, it's not Scotty, but it's bad. Bartooth?
Wait,
There's a
Bartooth-
reason I
Bartooth's
asked you
not
first,
bad.
Dio.
Okay.
But like Para, Tsukinogi skill 1 is like a verse skill of like Deep Color skill 2.
It's kind of
I am
like
so
how do I say
fucking
it? It's like
Befuddled.
Elysium
that you
skill
haven't-
2,
that you haven't guessed
but-
it yet.
without the DP.
Oh, well, hold on. It better
Yeah?
not be Mastema, because Mastema's good.
It is Mostima!
You little fucking shit.
Why should I have guessed it? I'm not the
Mostima is my
Mostima
only
person.
6-star. I asked Dio, that's...
No, you also
I
see.
have
Yeah, you asked
got like 4. I have
What?
4 6-star. The
You
others
said
like
Cesith, guess what I
3.
got? And then
Yeah,
you said
you
Manticore.
Yes?
Yes!
Oh fuck it, I misspoke then.
Yeah, it's like I was thinking, what 6-star should I be able to guess? And Mizuki is probably the only one I can think of that like you would relate to me, but yeah.
I mean, Cesith and Dio are pretty similar when it comes to opinions and such, so it's easy to say.
Yeah, the only difference between us is mine are right.
Okay.
If your opinion becomes right, does it just become fact?
That's because you're correct, doesn't mean you're right.
No. His opinion just moved to the right.
I hate that I know where you got that meme, and I hate that meme. All right.
Oh, hey, Gitfrog! Hey, thank you very much for renewing your membership, and also, yo, thank you for like time-stamping all the videos. You're a fucking legend.
It actually helped me.
You are.
Thank you, Eat Frog. I'm gonna
It's
time you
actually
the
really
session.
Yeah, Dim Dum, I feel you.
Oh yeah, well, so only Dim Dom knows how late that I've been on. But because I was in a call with them earlier.
Edit 1 minute in like 3 hours. I feel you.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're interested in seeing me try to clear it with Mostima among others, I will probably be streaming it at some point. The draft.
Well, Para said that you could do it with Maligan and you could do the CC stage with Maligan and Fartooth. So
Magellan, Fartooth.
that has to be a really funny clear. I don't know what the Risk 18 map is, like the permanent map, but for those two characters to be the characters that are able to do that, that's really funny.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
no, Dim Dum, I can actually stream now.
All right. Oh god.
So Dio, by
Man.
the way, when will the platinum thing resume on your channel?
The platinum thing.
It's a Pokemon platinum thing.
Oh, I didn't get to stream all last week because my
Yeah,
PC
Dio's
was dead.
PC's been broken since
Yeah.
last session.
So this Thursday. Because my plan is for this week is Tuesday is going to be the CC meme. Wednesday is going to be the wheel, and then Thursday is going to be the whatchamacallit. Actually, make a post about that on my Discord.
Yeah,
The
I did in the Pokemon run and in real life.
Yeah, the wheel gets to come back. I let my Discord choose what punishment I should get for not being able to stream last week, and they said they wanted another wheel stream. They made the wheel this time. I didn't even make the wheel.
Oh god, you let them make the wheel? Holy shit.
One of my
My
moderators.
condolences.
One of my moderators said that he'd make the wheel not that bad.
If Genshin Impact
Hey.
is on there, then that's pretty bad.
Good fucking luck.
So yeah, so this week, it looks pretty bad for me. You know, it gets to go from if I fail CC, I have to M9 a random thing that chat chooses into the wheel stream into fucking attempt number 5 Renegade Platinum. What? No, not
Oh,
Sky.
M9 Skadi would be pretty fucking funny.
That would be M9 Skadi is useful. You know, second skill is great, third skill is great, and skill 1, I don't know.
The wheel turns, day becomes night. Time to make
Oh,
colors.
M9ing Scotty would be such a fucking like. Oh no!
That
I don't
wouldn't
wish that on my
hurt.
worst enemy.
Come on, M9 Skadi is like a blessing. It could be way
Okay,
worse.
okay, how about this
No,
one? How about this
no,
one,
in,
Dio? How about
in
this
no
one?
world
about
is
this
it a blessing.
M6 starter, but not the skill 3.
Well, I physically can't I cannot un-M3 my Surtur.
Oh god.
Fuck you, M3's your
Wait,
starter.
you actually have 3 here?
I have 9 dude.
I'm disappointed.
I have a max level Hot 3 M9 Surtur. I don't know what you want from me.
I'm disappointed.
Why? Why are you disappointed?
Why are you? Yeah, true. Why are you disappointed?
I give her ice cream. She gives me easy clears. We have a beneficial relationship.
That's the way Mafia works.
I'm not a meta slave, alright? I don't use Sculpture that much, but I do use Surtur on almost every map. Listen, if Surtur gets power crept, I'm still going to use Surtur. I'm just a man
If
of
Surturs
culture.
get power crap, it's gonna be the end of the world.
I wish they would
What she did,
debuff
Shoulder
Surtur
Grip.
and Shelter. That is one of my biggest wishes. Also Cesith as well. I don't know, I hate when
Cesith-
someone is too
yeah.
OP. Like, way too OP.
Yeah, man, if only they could nerf things or possibly buff things up to that
Yes.
level. Unfortunate. Anyway.
I would love if they would do the model, like they buff good units. I don't get it, like they buffed Bagpipe recently, right? So,
Ah yes,
What?
Link 3 summon.
It's a module, and modules are kind of weird.
Yeah, but
I'll be honest.
shouldn't
We
you
had
give
a whole discussion about it with the.
Give it to Shining, someone that needs it, so they can shine again too. Like a Skadi that she can actually,
Bro.
like she has one, but like that she actually
I mean,
good again.
Bro,
Scotty module is
Shining
actually
has
good.
massive
Scotty module,
thighs. She
Scotty
doesn't
module
need
is
much.
actually good.
She doesn't need much passive. I'm surprised that we haven't got Shining Altar yet. Like guard Shining Altar.
They're probably just waiting.
I will wail for that unit.
I think Gaviel Alta is more likely.
As long as the
Oh,
Evo is
Gavael
good,
Altar
yeah,
would be so
I'll-
fucking
I'll think about
good.
it.
Dude, Gavael Altar, I would so fucking wail for that. Honestly, like I don't wail for shit. For that, I would wail.
Gavael Altar, that would be pretty
Ga-
nice.
Gabriel, probably something like Cruz.
Make
Yeah, you
Brawlers
probably
good
can
again.
get it free. Probably.
Wait, just so we're clear, we're playing
Yeah.
D&D and not a podcast. we might start now. Maybe we should do
Alright.
that.
Yeah, I guess we can play Dungeons and Dragons if the chat asks for it. Okay.
I prefer
Dungeons
bankers.
and Dragons.
Bankers and badasses. This is what I call it.
Yeah, there haven't been many Dungeons or Dragons yet, you know? That's kind of
Yeah,
weird.
true. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I
That's
guess you
what
could
Zoom
count the
counts.
temple. You could
I
count
don't get
the
it. There's no
Dungeons.
dragon in this dungeon.
I don't say it. Okay, anyway. So it's been a while since we took that break last week. So I'm going to do a little recap for everyone. Okay, so for anyone that's new here, we are currently in the ancient city of Shangri-La, a city that's been hidden off from the rest of the world deep within the jungles of Sargon. A group of mercenaries, the party as it were, went into this city in order to find out if the rumors of magic were true. They're not allowed into the main temple where magic seemingly comes from, according to the people's religion. So they went to the smaller temples, caused a whole bunch of trouble, killed a man with a banana, and found that possibly the source of the magic is not the gods, but these crystals. But that's yet to be seen. Some say that the gods are the ones that cause the magic. Others say that there are these crystals that cause the magic, that hymn with power, that could be called gods. And even now, as they've gone up to the loft, up to the north, there are scientists up there that seemingly have managed to harmonize these crystals and use them for good. Exactly who's in the right, who's wrong, we have yet to find out. And really, what are they going to do with this information? If they truly do find out where the magic comes from, are they just going to take it from Shangri-La? They have not yet to discuss these things. And so, the last time we had left off with the main party, we had left off with the Duran sisters, Joker and Mole. We had left off with Strider, who is asking for a raise after this. We had left off with Nowhere Knight. Oh, thank you, Dim Dum, by the way. I asked to rate the magazine from last stream. I don't want to. However, there is another side to this story. There is one that has been left out. One that got chased by a whole bunch of guards after stabbing a man, barely survived, and then found a monkey.
At least you're on the other side of the story.
Yeah, but Mr. Curious George got a little bit too curious. Mr. George D. Jameson.
Thank you, Ren.
You're in.
So George, we had left off. You were running away from a whole bunch of guards, and as you enter a side room, you had found that Hector, the magician monkey, was stealing booze from the Temple of the Moon, and was stealing booze from the drunkard that calls herself a shaman up there.
Yes.
And he said, "Hey, you know what? I like troublemakers. I'll help you out this one time." And then you started going out the back way, while assumingly you led all of the guards up to where your friends might be. Well, friends is a very loose term.
My
friends is a
acquaintance.
very loose term. Yes, your acquaintance. when will the Iberian Inquisition take the magic? We'll find out in this session.
Nobody expects the Iberian Inquisition.
All right, so
Why does it say my username in the Watch Together when you click on something? I'm sorry, continue.
Anyway, so George D. Jameson, you were being led out by a monkey with reddish to brown fur. Unlike you, he is very much like a anthropomorphic monkey, same as Mountain, but a lot less buff and a lot less tigery. So leopardly. Anyway, yeah, monkey. Yeah. He has a staff that he's spun around onto his back. And he carries around the booze, like the jar, not the jar, but the flask of booze in his tail, rather dexterously. And he effortlessly leads you through. There are like a whole bunch of winding tunnels, like pathways that lead off to who knows where. But assumingly you follow him, because you don't want to get lost and then sort of go to race for it.
I personally would not think it's a good idea to like move randomly around in a building. I don't know how it's built up and where the rooms are, so I'm just following him like a normal person.
Yeah. So and as he's going through the corridors, you can see he's like looking around a little bit, and he's like, "Was it there? Yeah. No. I totally know where I'm going." And then he like walks down the hallway for a little bit, and then turns around. He's like, "Oh, you know what? I was just testing you to see if you'd follow me, and you passed." And then he walks down a different pathway. It's really like he doesn't really know where he's going. You might be like starting to lose a little bit of confidence, and then you, as he opens the door, both of you are like flashbanged by light. As you finally exit through the temple.
Which exit is it? Like, do I see?
So yeah, you exit through there's a secret tunnel over here. I'm pinging on the map. Apparently, you have been led somewhere inside of the temple over to this like cliffside, and as you exit, you're not even you don't know how long you haven't been in the temple, but you're not even in the temple anymore as you're looking at it. Off to the side, you like look towards the entrance of the temple, and you can see just like tons of guards running into the temple. There was like a big commotion, assumingly because of what had happened down at the base of the temple.
Okay.
The best part is Cesith doesn't actually know what happened.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah.
I know nothing. So.
Yeah.
Ooh. So nobody spotted us, right?
No one spots you. And specifically even, when you get out and when Hector looks over and sees all of the guards, he grimaces a little bit. The fun police are here. Here, my friend. You're gonna need it more than I will. He takes off his like large overcloak, like his large hooded cloak, and hands it off to you.
I gladly take it and I put it on me.
Follow close behind me now. Don't want to get into any more trouble tonight, huh?
Well, I think that was certainly enough for one evening. So
Yes.
what should we do
Okay.
now? What is our plan? What is your plan? Or are we just partying and live our own lives again?
Well, you might want to lay low until the next morning, and when you can find your friends.
Well, that is a good idea. I should probably like figure out where they are. Like if they are assumingly still in the temple, but like heck, I'm not going in there anymore. It's too risky.
I got a lot of acquaintances around the city. I'll be able to lead you. I'll ask a few people.
That would be good. Take that.
Don't worry, I'm pretty well respected around these parts. He says as he's like kind of drunkenly swaying from side to side as he leads you to the south. So roll me a stealth. You know what? Just roll me one stealth check.
You really want to do it in? You really want to ruin my day already? It just started.
Roll, bitch.
What do I need to roll? 1d20 or what?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Oh wait, stealth.
Technically, yes, a 1d20, but
Yes.
Plus whatever.
Character sheet is loading. People see it. That's classic. Go.
That George picture is so cute.
The charge picture is amazing. So stealth starts with finesse.
Yeah. It's very cute to look at until you think about it
Okay.
stabbing
Ah, good.
a guy with a banana.
oh, all right, we're fine.
Oh, good.
You're fine. Yeah. So you and Hector managed to sneak your way down past all of the guards that are right here, down into more of a very quiet area of town. You can see that this is mainly farmland, as you can see the giant fields, where people are like working the fields and tilling them. There aren't even that many houses here. There's mainly just like a few farmhouses and stuff like that. And Hector eventually like sneaks up to one and motions over towards you. It doesn't look like there's really like you see no people. It's like really quiet. You can hear like the sounds of like animals or something like that. But
I'm sorry, but looking at the picture of George, right? It just looks like he's like going like, "Oopsie, I stabbed that guy."
But like, I'm thinking about it. Like, do they know how I look like? Like, it was rather like dark, and I attacked someone, and they just
and then
started
you
chasing.
flashbang them. Yes.
Yeah, but like, I don't think they even know how I look like. Like,
Not specifically, no. They probably know what race you are, but yeah.
so if I'm just not looking sus, then they shouldn't know I'm the imposter. So I think I want to put off the cloak, so I don't look like I'm just a normal person visiting it, like with clothing, and I'm just like looking around, so like a normal visitor would.
George vented. Anyway, yeah, and so eventually, Hector leads you through the farmlands. It's like really nice and quiet. I think right now it's evening, if I remember my timeline correctly. So like it's like people are you see like a few farmers are just like setting in for the night. As they see you and Hector, like a few of them call out to Hector, and Hector like waves back, like, "Oh, hey, how you doing, Jim? You still you better have those peaches ready by next week, or Zuma's gonna get really mad at you." And then like he's like joking. Then both of them laugh. It seems like he is rather well respected here, or at least like in the farmlands he's well respected. As everyone that passes by him like says hi to him. There's like an old kindly grandma that walks up and like gives him some fruit that he passes on to you as well.
Oh, are there bananas among it?
No, you're banned from banana.
No. Okay. I remember that, Grandma. So, well, I guess I'm gonna like have like a nice talk with them, and thank you very much for the fruits.
Oh, don't you worry. Any friend of Hector's is a friend of mine. He's done a lot for this city.
Oh, I see. He certainly looks like a very well-respected monkey to me.
He's... she like pauses and she like thinks. She looks up towards the sky with like a nostalgic look. He's been through a lot. He was very close to the Queen, and it hurt him very much when she passed.
Queen? Well, I didn't know that. I'm sorry that I never brought this up.
No, he's looked much better in recent years. I hadn't seen him smile in so long, and yet recently, and she like looks over at him, and he's like talking to like one of the other farmers, and he's joking around with them a little bit. He's changed.
That is good to hear. I'm very happy that he's doing better. But what has he done for you guys? I'm kind of curious how he met you and knowing you.
He's helped out the farmlands specifically for quite a long time. If I remember correctly, I think his father was a farmer. He's tilled the lands himself. He loves to help us out in his free time.
Oh. Well, that
He
that
only
sounds
became
nice.
he only became a warrior after Velzuma. What are you hitting? He only became a warrior after Velzuma hired him. He's a farm boy at heart. The trickster at that.
Oh. Well, let's just say Farmer used to be are always strong people. No wonder he's that strong. Or he looks that strong at least.
Hey now, go on, Grandma. What kind of embarrassing stories are you telling my new friend here? Oh, the stories of your past aren't embarrassing, Hector. You should live tall with pride. Look up towards the sky and Estelle, not down towards the ground. Hector smiles, and he hands her over some other food that he had gotten from the farmer that he just got done talking to, and hands it to her. With payment for the apples. And then he nods over towards you, George, and he like goes to walk.
Wait. Is it better? I changed the input device. Or was it better before?
I think it sounds okay.
Sounds better now.
How about now?
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Or yeah, just default then. I'm not gonna even mess with it.
No.
Yeah, it sounded like that was just like a background fan on. Anyway, banana prohibition. Eventually, the seemingly kind Hector walks you over to like a small little farmhouse at the very edge of town. Like you can feel, or like you can see off in the distance, like the walls of the city, that encircle the whole entire city. And you're like pretty close to the walls. He eventually he walks up to the house and just opens the door. There doesn't appear to even be like a lock on it or anything. As he lights the they have lamps instead of like actual lights. So like he ignites the fire, puts starts lighting a lamp, and lights a few more of them.
Mm-hmm. Well
then. Come on, make yourself at home. Sit down. I'll ask you for one thing in terms of payment for saving you. He gives like a mischievous smile as he sits down on like the couch.
Mm-hmm. What is it? What do you want? Saved my life, so I definitely own you.
He does like a long sigh. He takes like a small swig of the alcohol before like offering some to you. You know that's the alcohol that made, from what you saw, that's the alcohol that made the Durans pass out in one fucking drink. So, or it was at least joking.
I don't know that, right?
I think you were there. Oh, were you not there for that?
No, man wasn't there.
I wasn't.
Oh, he left before that. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
So you don't know? Oh no! So yeah, so Hector offers you a drink.
Well, I am certainly grateful for this drink. I'm gonna take like one sip.
Oh, but we can't see.
Come on, it's not gonna poison me, right? Like, it would not do that.
No, it's not gonna poison. Yeah.
But I'm gonna be fine. I'm good at drinking. I practice in real life a lot.
You're fine. Holy
Ooh.
shit. Alright, we found another survivor. It was literally just Nowhere Night and fucking and George. Holy shit. Oh, alright, so yeah, so you take a swig and it is some really strong alcohol. Maybe the strongest that you've ever drank.
I'm gonna say, oh, well, that is some serious stuff. Ooh, boy.
Aye. The great shaman brews it herself up there in that temple. That's why I steal from her. I mean, borrow from her.
Well, I can, like, if you like drinking, I can certainly see why you would borrow this kind of stuff.
Can't get it anywhere else in the world.
It's certainly the strongest one I've ever had.
He reaches back for the bottle, and like sets it in between themselves so that like either of them can take it. What I'm gonna ask for repayment is a good story. Tell me, friend, why exactly have you come here to my city?
That is a good question. I am actually... I was asked from a group of adventurers if I can guide them to the city of Shangri-La. And that's one of the main reasons why... No, that was one of the reasons why I'm here. But I also have, like, another deal of business here to do. Because one of my... Like, I was a butler before. And my previous master left me with a letter where I said I need to go to the city of Shangri-La. My questions will be answered. I hope I remember that correctly.
Yes, you did, yeah.
Perfect.
Tales of Destiny. He gets like a he himself gets a nostalgic look, not unlike that of the grandma from before. Seemingly like looking off towards distant memories in the past for a little while before he finally readdresses you. On your first point, you lead the group here as they were the adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly how well do you know this group?
Well, I know them probably as good as you. At this point, I probably know you already better.
Would you say you trust them?
Well, they're adventurers, and I think they promised me like a good payment. I trust money, but I wouldn't... I'm not trusting every single one. Why are you asking? I'm kind of curious.
Shangri-La is a great city, George. Look around you. No war, no real conflict. It's a virtual paradise. So, you can see how a lot of us in the city would be afraid of people wanting what is ours. If people found out exactly how to find this place, they'd try to take what is ours.
Yeah.
Especially those that call themselves adventurers. The only adventures that they go on are to places unexplored to take the natural resources that are there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why the adventurers came to this place? What was their stated goal?
Well, I don't know why they came here, but like, I don't know if I told you, but when I was down there, I found them doing some weird rituals, or like not ritual, but like weird stuff, like shady stuff doing in the basement. And I think they were just like trading off resources or whatever. And I feel like that could be the main reason why some adventurers would like to go here.
Wait, you say in your group down... Your group? The ones that you came here with were
No.
doing...
There was no one
Doing-
from my group down there. Those were all random people that I saw. I was observing it a little bit and I saw they were like trading something off. I don't know what it was. I've never seen something like this before. But they were doing some just shady stuff down there.
You see Hector, like, he thinks on it for a little bit before he finally has, like, an epiphany, like, an aha moment. Fucking goddamn bastards. I told them to stop. Don't worry about it. Some people will do anything for money, including the people in this city. In fact, I think that money should be abolished. You don't need it. I trade you a goat leg, you give me some porridge. That system works. Money complicates things. People end up wanting more and more, but for what end? Why can't you live your life happily?
Well, I can understand that like people want money, but so the one thing that doesn't make sense to me is like the money from outside shouldn't hold any value here, doesn't it? Why do they want money?
It shouldn't. It shouldn't hold any value here, and for a long time it didn't. But there's been certain, and he like grimaces, changes in the past few years. Goddamn bastard moved into the center of the markets trying to spread his, what do you call it, LMD across the market. Some people have been taken to it, most haven't.
Okay, but wouldn't like fix all like wouldn't it just be better if the person that is leading the city just says LMD is forbidden and is not allowed to be traded? Then you would fix all issues that would come with it.
If only it were that simple, friend. If only it were that simple.
I can see why it is such a problem. If like more adventurers coming here doing shady stuff and like it gets crowded, people take from here, then I can see why it is a problem. So
Let's just say, George, and don't go spreading this around. This is between you and me, all right?
hey, it's a monkey promise, I guess.
Aye. Promise between monkeys. It's a promise not easily broken.
Yeah.
Hey. Shangri-La has been a paradise for a long time, but it can't last forever.
Nothing lasts forever.
Was... Exactly. The great chief, Velzuma, is a great warrior, but he ain't a politician. He ain't a leader. He knows how to fight and swing an axe, and that's about all. And so when it came time to settle down and actually try to sort things out, hasn't been doing a great job.
Hmm?
The magic, the thing that Shangri-La is built on, is drying up. Don't know why, don't know how, but we know that for sure. And when it's gone, we're going to need to do things. We need to adapt to the outside world. Because when our barriers come down, if we're not ready for it, we'll be crushed by them. I hear they have all sorts of technology out there. I heard they have sticks that make loud explosion noises and then kill you in an instant.
You mean
Or they have-
you mean that stick? So I show him the weapon I have.
The gun or the...
Yeah, the gun.
Yeah. He like freaks out a little bit. Hey, yeah, that thing. Yeah, those weird fucking noisemakers. Whole bunch of other weird technology. We wouldn't stand a chance without our magic, without the guidance of Estelle. And if Estelle has truly abandoned us, then maybe we might be needing things like that LMD and all this technology that the princess is talking about. Valzuma's been second guessing himself recently. If we can't find a solution to this magic issue real soon, the whole entire world is going to come down on us hard. And we won't be ready for it.
So, your request you meant in the beginning is so I should or maybe we need to find the League of Magic, or what is your request?
I ain't requesting much of you, George. I just asked you for a story. I wanted to know why you were here, what brought you here. I got sidetracked by all this talk of politics and stuff. I would never ask you to do something that was my job. It's not your job to clean these streets of the city. It's mine.
Well,
I made that oath to Velzuma when I left as a farm boy. And I plan on keeping it for the rest of my life.
you need to, as I said before, the reason why I came here was because a letter promised me that I will find my answers here. But if I'm just like staying here doing nothing, I don't know if I will ever find my answers. So if you need a companion to help you fix this problem, you can always do that.
Your suggestion
Sorry.
Your
I'm not.
suggestion is taken kindly.
Oh.
But I must ask, on the terms of that second thing you were talking about, your destiny, as it were,
Mm-hmm.
you truly believe in destiny, in fate?
I mean, it certainly depends. I do think there's some things in life that are inevitable, I hate this word, and some things cannot be changed. But I think there is some part about fate that can be changed. I believe in that.
Optimistic view. Not bad. I think that if destiny really did exist in the way that it did, that we'd all be trapped to it in a way. It's the only way that anything makes sense. And he gets kind of like somber, with that like nostalgic look again, as if he's looking towards memories in the past. Like something is clearly like weighing on his mind a little bit, but then he tries to like shake it off. Anyway, we should probably get some rest for now.
Well, I agree. It's been a long day, with a lot of surprises in it.
Perhaps in the morning we'll do better.
Maybe just getting enough sleep, recovering a little bit. Always a good idea.
Oh, and if we see each other in our dreams, let's pretend we don't know each other, just as a joke.
I try to think about it as soon as I start dreaming, but I know it sounds kinda sad, but I don't always have dreams.
He as he's closing his eyes, he smiles at you a little bit, like with like the mischievous smug smile. You should always have dreams, Mr. George. Dreams are what keep us going.
Well, I remember that. And I lay in my bed and turn to the other side.
All right. So, roll me perception.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. I have a 0 there.
It's okay. Okay.
I was fucking dead.
No, why would you think that?
I'm
Why would you
Listen,
Yo,
there's a lot- there's a
his
lot of- there's a
eyesight
lot-
is so bad that he just died. Holy shit.
He just dies.
I actually have an idea what could happen, but I don't think that is Steel style. Not saying
Because
it.
you close your eyes when you can't see, and you're
It-
like, oh shit.
Like, I'm just trying to combine the puzzle pieces. He wanted a dream about him, and now I need to roll persuasion. So I'm thinking about he was... I don't know, I'm not saying it. Yeah, safe.
You thought he was a ghost or something?
I think he's like maybe liking apes too much. That was what
Oh,
I
no.
think.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Hey.
Okay. Anyway, so anyway, the dark banana. So
That
The
makes
same
sense.
thing like a minute ago. You stole my.
my brain fucking short circuited. I'm between looking at Banana May Cry and
Violet banana guy.
Violet banana
There's
god.
something wrong with the chat. We're so
I
sorry.
appreciate Skorak for not taking part in this these shenanigans. Anyway, you do dream that night, actually. Funnily enough. That night, you have an awful dream. It is not a good dream. You are trapped running around a maze endlessly. A maze that the walls and the floor do not seem that unsimilar to that of the Temple of the Moon. They look like it feels very much like you're trapped in the Temple of the Moon, but it's slightly different. Like the walls are slightly different coloration. And you're running around and you're lost. No matter which way you go, it's just like an endless go left, doesn't matter. You're just like you can't find your way out. You're wandering around and in the back of your mind, you have this impending sense that if you don't get out soon, that something very bad is going to happen.
I am in... Like, it is a maze, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is my secret technique that I learned in school. And that is putting my hand to the right side of the wall. And I'm just having the hand the entire time on the wall. And every time there's like a right turn or whatever, I keep my hand on the wall. So technically and theoretically, I should be going through every single thing, every single place.
Yeah, so that you don't double back. So you're running, assumingly you're hurrying a little bit because you have this like the sensation that if you don't get out of here, something bad is going to happen. While using the ancient right hand technique,
Yes.
passed down to you. Yeah, passed down to you.
That's my eight ancestors.
Yes, your great ancestors used the right hand on maze technique.
The right hand is the fix for everything.
Yeah, and eventually you do see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you see like a massive opening. And as you get out to this massive opening, you're at the center of a lake, or not the center, but like it opens up to like this very shallow lake. The water only goes a couple of feet deep, and it's this massive cave underground. And in that cave, there is this very disturbing scene. In the center of the lake, there appears to be a woman, with giant black wings, wings that are of like a bat's, but they're not made out of what a bat. The wings are made out of pure dark shadow, and the shadow continuously morphs and changes. Like every time that you look at it, it slowly like turns itself inward, as if as if the wings themselves are alive. And the woman that is inside the center of the lake with these giant wings of shadow is crying.
Okay, and I stand in front of that lake right now, right?
Yes.
Well, I do what every sane man would do. I'm slowly going into the lake, and I'm saying, "Don't cry. Your night has come."
So as you're as you say that and as you get closer, the woman looks up to you, and when she looks up to you, I don't know how horrified you are or not, but her eyes have been completely gouged out, and there are just nothing but these voids where they're supposed to be, these black holes. As this black shadow is pouring out of them, and that is making up streams of what should be tears. And she looks up at you and she wails in pain and terror. And she says one name. She looks at you and says, "Hector?"
Okay. Okay, no. I'm not Hector. I am George D. Jameson, a butler.
Why didn't you save me?
I don't know who you are.
She slowly goes to stand up, and then the dream ends as you are very abruptly woken up by the sound of a door being slammed open.
Okay. Okay. I guess I like wake up out of nowhere and I look at the open door, like what it was.
There are Arcosian guards all looking around. "Hector, we know you've been working with those fucking outsiders. One chance, come quietly, or we're gonna fucking kill you." You see Hector. You don't know where Hector is if you like look around the room for a brief moment. It looks like he's still asleep on the couch next to you.
Wait. He's on the couch next to me. Or
Yeah, you look around for a brief moment. You don't know where he is, and then you finally spot him. He's just still asleep on the couch. Doesn't not look like he's reacted at all.
the guards. I hope the guards haven't seen him yet. And I just stand up and say like, I don't know what is happening. I am not Hector.
The guard looks over at you, squinting in the darkness. "And who are you, then?"
I am just a tourist guide. Yeah, that's about my profession.
Tourist guide?
Yeah.
They ain't got no tourist guide in Shangri-La.
Well, I mean a tourist guide like for people that would like to visit Shangri-La, so they can visit it safely.
You see the guard squints his eyes at you staring, and then very quickly, roll me initiative.
Initiative?
Oh,
Oh.
this poor guy, no.
Don't attack me, come on. I'm just an ape. I'm a monkey.
Being a guide in the secluded city.
Initiative.
Yes.
You don't know. I'm gonna roll. Wait, I can't. Wait. Initiative, here we go. I'm gonna be really good at this.
Let's go. Not 20, not 20. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
So good.
Okay. So, well,
Hiccups banana.
Cox banana. Okay, so this is where the fun begins. So, the guard very quickly and noticeably draws a gun. And guards should not have guns. And you notice, roll me a perception roll. No, an insight roll. Yes, roll me an insight. Roll me insight.
Ooh.
Am I getting headshotted?
No.
Inside. Oh my
Not
god.
yet.
You let me roll. Like, do you
Yeah,
have my
not
sheet
yet.
in front of you so you choose just the rolls where I have 0?
No. You pass it.
Oh,
So,
thank god.
you remember in that moment, this man's voice and his face through the guard's mask. This is not a guard. This is one of the foreigners that was underneath the Temple of the Moon doing the business. He's dressed up like a guard. You don't know where he got the uniform from, but very clearly he's not a guard of Shangri-La as he pulls out a pistol and goes to fire it at you. And in that moment, while you still see Hector on the couch, another version of Hector is right in front of this man and punches the gun out of his hand. Oh, come on, if you were going to party, at least wake me up first. What the god damn it. And Hector looks over towards you. Go, run out the back now.
Oh, okay, Hector. I have my gun, right?
Yes, you
And
still
that-
have your gun and you assumingly still have your flashbang sword.
Good. So what I'm gonna do is I try to run, like out of the building, and I'm gonna. Let's just do my classic. I try to shoot back while I'm running away.
Your gun jammed at the end.
Oh, wait,
of
oh,
last
yeah.
session, and you never got it fixed, yeah.
Oh damn it.
Because you nat one.
Well, okay, then I'm maybe not gonna shoot my gun, and I'm just gonna try to run away without flashbanging. It's a stressful situation. I don't think about
So you
flashbanging.
sit, yeah. So, whatchamacallit, you try to run out the back, but you're not very familiar with this house. So, like, you're ducking and weaving in the darkness, trying to find the exit. You see the back door, and there appears to be a guy, like another guard, air quotation marks, walking in, like, opening the door, as you get to the back door. But there's an open window right next to it. Do you try to tackle him through the door, or do you try to, jump out the window?
Well, I still have my sword, right? Do I?
Yes.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna scream, Hector! Cover your eyes, and I immediately flash. So I hope he has the reflexes to cover his eyes.
All right. It's an int save. Here's the int save for the guard. He's flashbagged.
Okay, good.
He's fucked. Hector's chilling.
Hector's chilling. So, what I'm gonna do now is probably most people would now run out of the window, but I try to slash out to cut open his neck. I like to do that.
Oh. Roll a hit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my fucking god.
Nice.
I'm still mad that it didn't work.
Prisoner, I guess.
This flash stunned enemy. You're just like, well, I could jump out the open window, but I want death.
Oh my
I failed
God.
one
This
time.
monkey
Sinner.
knows what he wants.
Remember. No prisoner.
Remember, no bananas.
Well,
Why does he always resort to violence?
do I need to roll something?
Yeah, roll a hit.
Banana shank.
That does hit. And similarly,
Oh,
so
God.
again, you hit, and you stab your knife into, well, he's wobbling a little bit, right? So you don't directly hit his neck. Instead, you hit his shoulder blade yet again, as your banana sword yet again goes deep inside of a man's shoulder blade, and he screams out in pain.
You gotta have a social group soon with all the violent people which I hit there.
He finally, like, he starts to get his bearings. What in the fuck are you?
I am a monkey.
I'm gonna kill you. As he takes out a knife and tries to swing at you. Does that beat your AC? I don't think it does.
10. Nope. Doesn't.
Yeah, so he's still like a little bit dazed. He's got like his fucking eyes are still like, you can see his eyes are bloodshot if you just flashbanged him, and he goes for a wide swing and you manage to easily dodge it. Alright, you can still leave, or do you attempt to fucking kill this man?
But there are 3 guards, right? Or 2?
You don't know how many there are in Hector. All that you see is this one guarding the back entrance. You can hear Hector fighting more at the front entrance, but...
I saw that Hector's pretty strong, so I'm gonna go stabby and try to stab him again.
Alright.
Come on, Shank, I believe in you.
Does Defender win, or does Meat beat? Does anyone know at 5e? Skorak, do you know?
Up to the DM, I think. I don't know what the rules are exactly.
Usually, when you attack and you actually beat, so it's in favor of the attacker.
It's Meat beats? Okay, so you hit them.
Yes.
And that does, they have 10 HP. The basic guards have 10 HP. So yes, you do this time, you grip your banana shake, and then you stab into this man's neck, cutting it clean off. His head rolls onto the ground.
Okay, I take that. And I take his knife, by the way. Can I do that?
Alright, yeah.
And you never know when you need it.
Alright, so do you now leave the building from the back?
Well, my business is done. And I'm gonna scream, Hector! I can go out of the back entrance, right? It's not guarded anymore,
yeah.
so I'm obviously gonna not go out throughout the window. So I'm gonna go back entrance.
Alright, so as you get out the back entrance, roll me stealth.
Stealth, that's my strong suit. I'm gonna roll nat 20 now.
Okay. It should be fine. We're fine, right? We're fine!
Yes!
Lol.
So, you walk out, and you see that there are 4 guards with rifles, all looking around for you, at the back entrance. You see him? No, but I hear him fighting George. Oh, sorry, not George. You. But I hear him fighting Hector in the front. Maybe we should go around then. I don't think anyone's coming out here. As all of them look around, and none of them fucking see you.
Well, that's some blind people. That's the blind guards.
They are blind as fuck, apparently.
That only, that improves my confidence of stealthing, like, another 5%.
Yeah, so do you just, like, start sneaking through the grass or, through the farmlands?
I'm sneaking through the farmlands. And I still have the rope, what was it called? The coat, right?
Yeah, yep, you're still wearing his cloak, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I have this on.
So as you're running, now actually roll me a perception, not an insight, a perception. I don't think that changes because you still have a 0 mod, don't you?
Perception. Why is it always 10?
It's always 10. So you don't notice who says it in the darkness of the night as you're like running around, as you're like sneaking around trying not to draw too much attention. But you hear this like awful gnarled voice, and it vaguely reminds you of the person that was trying of the voice of the man that was making the deal underneath the temple. And you hear him yell, "If you can't find them, then burn it all!" And then moments later, the fields in the farmlands that Hector loves, there's massive flames get caught on fire. You see like this massive wildfire start to spread and just burn all of these, whatchamacallit, like all of these people's crops.
Okay. Okay. Is Hector still in the house? Do I know that?
You do not know. You
I
don't
don't-
know. All 4 of the guards that were trying to find you went over to find him. You don't know. He was still fighting the guards. He might be fine though. He's Hector. He's a big boy.
How close is the next village? Do I know that?
Like, how far are the markets?
Yeah, how far are the markets?
They're pretty far away. If you run, you might be able to get there within like 20 minutes.
That dude is
And
not
depending on
gonna
how
run
fast your
away.
athletics is.
Like, my impression of Hector is that he's not gonna run away when his like place is like on fire. How can I?
He might. He's pretty tricky. He's
He
pretty
might,
tricky.
but like I don't like. I like the people that gave me fruits, even though they gave me a
Yeah,
banana.
yeah.
I'm not leaving them behind.
I made you feel sorry for the people of the farmlands, yeah?
I'm gonna turn back, and I'm checking if I see any guards that are like a little bit, like outside, like alone, more alone, that are searching for me. That maybe I can stealth kill one.
Okay, so as you're whatchamacallit, if you turn back around slowly, as the flames, as the wildfires around you start to consume these people's field and crops, you're slowly sneaking around on the ground, and as you see, this place is swarming with guards. In total, there are 20 guards, well, 19 because you killed one of them. And Hector is in like the center of them, holding them off one at a time. But they have, as Hector said, he's very afraid because he said that if the outside world ever gets in here, he's kind of fucked. They have rifles and they're firing at him one at a time, and he's doing his best to block them with his staff or just dodge them. But he doesn't even know what they are and how they work. And so every now and then, like, you see him like block 3 of them, dodge the next one, and then get shot by shot in the arm. He
Yes.
growls in anger and he looks around. Come on, you fucking bastards! Bite me like real men! He like rushes in and they scatter around. They're using like guerrilla tactics and hiding in the shadows, just firing pot shots at him with rifles as he's trying desperately to like find them to fight any of them.
Good.
You do see, because they're hiding in the shadows though, you do see them. They are pretty isolated by themselves as you're coming in around the circle. Yeah. So are you going to try to stealth up and kill one?
I have an idea. It's a terrible
Okay.
idea, but it's worth trying it out. So I'm picking up a stone, and let's just take. I record something, and that is the second monkey dressed up as a guard. I recorded on the stone, and I throw it
All right.
amidst the other, like, the fake guards.
Okay.
And let's just hope that they have some confusion there.
All right, yeah. So a decent amount of the guards are like 4 guards all here. The other monkey's dressed up like a guard, and they all look around and they all look at each other for a moment and point their guns at each other. And then one of them that points the gun at his friends is hit in the face with a staff that, if you remember, can extend for seemingly any distance. As he fucking falls to the ground as he's knocked out. You can tell though, just from now, as the visibility is getting better, because the fires are starting to consume, like even like the around where Hector's house was, and the light can be seen from pretty far away. The Hector is bleeding from a lot of different areas. It turns out that when you're fighting 20 men with guns, your chances of survival aren't very good.
Okay.
Come on out. I know you're out there, you fucking raccoon. You were too afraid to fight me.
Can I try? Like, I try to stealth at the one. There's like one guard knocked out, right?
Yeah.
I try to stealth at the knocked out guard and take his weapon.
Alright.
What do I need to roll?
Stealth.
Stealth. Yes! Yes!
You do, yeah.
Good. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Now, with his weapon, I'm gonna try to have, like, let's just say 10 to 20 feet distance, so I can see the most guards in front of me, and I'm just gonna be firing everything I have at them.
Okay. So you just start firing, as it
Yes.
were. Just start firing the gun at the guards.
Yes.
So anyway, I started blasting.
So anyway, I picked up a gun and I started blasting.
Question is, how efficient is that?
You have the gun on your sheet, right? Like your pistol, because the rifle
Yes.
wouldn't change to hit. Which is, okay, so roll me 2 different shots.
2 different shots.
Roll me 2 attacks. That's how long it's going to take. Because you get a surprise round, and then okay, 1 goes down. Oh wait, so with both of those shots at the same target, it would kill 1 person.
Okay.
So you fire once, it hits the guy in the leg, and he falls down to the ground. Holy shit, he was a guard, and then he doesn't even get to finish that sentence as you blow out his brains.
Classic monkey man.
And then you see 6 other guards point their gun at you.
I try to run away. I try to. Can I flashbang
What?
again?
No, I think that you only get 3 uses, don't you?
Shouldn't
And you
I-
used
I
2
think-
of them yesterday, and then you...
Did I use 2 of them?
Equal to your intelligence modifier. What is your intelligence modifier? Hold on, wait, you might have 4.
Yes.
Your intelligence modifier is 4, you have 1 more use of it.
Good. Then I'm gonna use my last flashbang.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no, those are high rolls.
Alright, so you flashbang some of them. You flashbang a decent amount of them. But you see some, a couple of them are going to start firing at you.
Yes. That's fine. At least 15. My AC is 15.
So meets beat, so 2 of them hit you.
By how much?
I will roll.
Oh no.
2 of them hit you, so it's a total of... Take 14 damage.
14 damage. I can live with that. That is okay. Good.
And you go to start running.
Yeah, I scream, Hector, run! And I run as well.
As you say that, and as Hector is bleeding out, as you are now bleeding out from a couple of bullet wounds, you hear that same gnarled voice, coming from somewhere off in the distance. As a very well-dressed raccoon man starts walking towards the burning fields.
Hmm?
Enough of this. Calm down, everyone. Let's settle this simply like businessmen. You speak of settling things like men, and yet you won't come over here and fight me like one. Hector, calm down. We're out of sorts. And you there, outsider, lower your weapon. No one else needs to die tonight.
How do the guards look to me? Like, do they seem like, do they have the weapons in their hands, or are they on the ground, the weapon?
Their weapons are in their hands, but they lower them as the other raccoon man approaches.
Well, I don't know who you are, but it's a pleasure to meet you, but if you tell me to lower my weapon, then I would love if your guards can, let's just say, put the weapon down on the ground first.
He stares at you with his beady little raccoon eyes, as if he's measuring you, like he's taking stock of you, like to see whether or not like you could beat him, and or like what weapons you have on you. And he does like this. He has like a malicious grin. But then he raises his hand, and for a brief moment, you might think he's going to like lower his hand to order the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Men, put your weapons down. I want no more bloodshed here. I come in peace.
Well, I am Wait, he didn't see with what weapon I shot. I put my jam weapon down.
Okay, nice.
The other one I have like in behind my back, so he doesn't see it.
Yep, yeah.
Well, so what is your business here? What do you plan to do? You're already like your guards are already burning down the entire place.
You have to understand. A group of foreigners came in and ruined our relationships that we've been building up for months with the Temple of the Moon. We'd heard that Hector and these group of foreigners had something to do with it. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
That is very interesting. I haven't seen my group in so damn long. I don't know what they were up to. What did they do? Or was it even my group?
There aren't many groups of foreigners inside of the city of Shangri-La. If it wasn't us, it was probably... Oh, and he stares at you for a bit, and he narrows his eyes. Them. However, my name is King. Pretty simple. And I think that you and me could have a business arrangement. You say it was them that did this to me? Tell me where they are. Tell me everything you know about them. And I'll let you and Hector go.
You say did
We
this
have a
to you.
deal?
They did this to you. What did they do to you?
One of my men was killed by a shank down there under the Temple of the Moon. And my business deal was thrown into complete chaos, sending us back months with the monks. We want to know who did it.
And I don't know what happened, but I'm curious. Like, you sure it wasn't one of your business part that just was a spy or whatever?
King shakes his head. Nope. Was a foreigner. Not sure who.
Hmm? Well, I can
Not
give
one of my men. Tell you that much. That means it's one of this new group that came into town not that long ago. You give me a name, you tell me where they are, I'll take care of them, and you get to walk free.
Well, I think we have certainly like a agreement here. I would like to be free, but not just me. I would like my beloved friend that is like kind of bleeding there, also be a very free man. If you could promise that you won't hurt me nor my friend, I can give you some information about the group that I came here with.
Of course. I'd be more than willing to accept those terms. Me and Hector go way back. Shut your fucking mouth.
Well, in that case, I would be absolutely up to have a talk with you between 2 eyes or 4 eyes.
Wonderful. I love a man that knows when to give up.
I mean,
You're
give
a
up.
man.
You attacked me
You're a
out of
man
nowhere. I don't know
that's-
what happened. I'm still confused.
You're in the same exact position I was a few hours ago then. There I was, eating some delicious trash dinner, when I find out that the business the empire I've built over years, has nearly crumbled to dust due to some foreigner with a knife.
Well, I can imagine like if you have a company and you want to like be successful with it, and then like just a random dude foreigner is ruining your business. It's like that's freaking terrible. Like if I can help you, like I would
Pretty
love to.
fucking insane, am I right?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I don't know what to say about this. This is horrible. You built it probably up for years, and then like some just random ass dude destroys everything. That sounds shit.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
I mean, if it was one of those
Awful person.
adventures, then like they deserve to be like a little bit fucked.
Yeah, they do. Oh, yeah, they do. When I find them, all the things I'm gonna do to them. I'll let you watch, actually.
Well, I mean, I'm not really like the an S, but I don't really care. Like, it might be a good show.
You don't need to be an S, or whatever you call it, to know fine dining when you see it. All right.
Well, it's just
It's built
justice
into your
being served,
DNA.
right?
Exactly. And so, if you're willing to help me, then let there be justice.
Sure. But just tell me what you want to know and I give you all the information I have.
Which one of your group did it?
Did ruin the thing?
Yeah.
Well,
I got a good look at you. The maid, perhaps? The catboy? The small one? Oh, I think there were 3 of them.
Well-
Or was it that fucking goddamn fox Sicario?
I mean, as I said, I don't even know what exactly happened. I don't even know if it was our people. You said it was our people, but or people I came here with, but I haven't seen them in so long. I have no clue who did it, but I can give you all the information I have about them, what they told me about them. But
I said I saw you guys walk in. I know you were with a monkey. And if you're saying that you didn't do it, I want you to tell me who did.
no, we got split apart. Like there was like a room with a lot of booze, and this is where I found Hector, and we stayed there. Like we had a nice drink later in the evening in the village after we escaped from there. But I was just there in the room where there was a lot of alcohol. That's where I got split apart.
Call me bluff.
Bluff? The thing. Wait, I don't
Or
see bluff.
deception. Sorry, deception. Pathfinder. Pathfinder
That's
moment.
quite specific.
Yes, I'm a good
Oh!
liar.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
You're a
okay,
fucking
not 20,
king
not
to
20,
me.
okay.
That's it.
Let's go.
Oh,
Wow.
It's
okay.
not like.
Oh, he narrows his eyes at you, and you can feel like beads of sweat going down your back as it looks like he's not going to believe you for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fine. Tell me everything you know about them. Tell me where they are.
So, the first, we have like two Durins in the group. They are only strong if they're together, so if they were the ones that did it, you should just make sure to split them apart.
I see.
That's very important about them, from what they told me. Then, the Catboy is somehow the leader of the operation. Like, he kinda hired the other people. So, I assume he might be the strongest one, so be careful about him. Then there's I don't even know his name anymore. I think it was called Strider. He's like, I think, a very agile guy. So be kinda careful about his. And the 4th person. Oh no, the 5th person. Who was the 5th person again? Wait, really? Who was the 5th person again? Who did I forget? Skorak. The cat lady. Well. The cat lady, if you say it was the adventure group, I don't think it can be her, right? There's a wolf lady. I don't think it can be her because she wasn't the one that came with us. I think she was already here.
There wasn't nowhere. She wouldn't be dumb enough to cross me.
Well,
I want... No.
good.
This should be simple.
It's
Where
just
is Bruno? The
Bruno.
cat boy, the mercenary.
a cat boy? That is a good question. I don't know where they went after we got split apart, but I assume that they might be where we entered the city because there was a tavern and stuff. So I think that would make sense if they just went back there.
Hector. The king looks down at Hector, who is like losing. He's like shakily losing his vision, bleeding out in the middle of the farmlands that are burning around him.
Mm-hmm.
Consider this your payment for last week. Don't interrupt my business again. As for you, other monkey,
Yeah.
stay out of trouble, and don't fucking cross me, lest you want this to happen to you. He motions around towards the burning crops and the burning farmland. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Can you wait for a second?
He stops.
I would still love to have like a way to contact you. Like maybe we can have like some business agreement in the future if like I have something.
If you
that
want to
can
contact me, come to the Merchants Guild in the market.
Like
Large building you passed on the way here.
Okay, thank you very much. Maybe in the future, like we have some common interest, we can maybe like do together.
Perhaps. I'm beginning to like you.
I like money, so if like there's a job or whatever, then
you
yeah.
see him smile. You see him smile at you as you say I like money. He like gets a big grin. Money, yeah. Money makes the world go round.
It's
You'll
true.
do well to remember that.
Nothing works without it. Well, in that case, I wish you good luck finding those who I once called trusted people. In that case, ruin their life like they ruined your business.
Right. And with that, the trash panda and his men walk away. Did you really have to sell out to your friends like that, George?
Well,
you could have let me die.
They're gone now,
It's
right?
fine.
So,
Yeah.
actually, did I really sell them out? They're strong people. So you would have died if I wouldn't have said that, but they can survive with the enemies if they ever find them. I didn't even give them the right location where they are because I don't know. So if I don't know what they did or what happened to them. I really don't. So if they're smart enough to hide in a place, I feel like they might be fine.
Listen, all right?
Yeah?
Listen, George. I've already lived a life, a long one. If I'm ever a burden to you like that again, I want you to just fucking run away. Just leave me to do whatever I need to do.
No.
Don't put other people in harm's way to save my life.
I will do everything in my power to save a fellow monkey. It doesn't matter what it is. But if I have at least one glimpse of hope to save any monkey, I will. We have to protect our own kind.
You're a good man, George. Even bad butler. But one day, and he like looks up towards you, as if he's like speaking out of like truth, as if he truly believes what he's going to say. That kind heart of yours is gonna get you killed. If not you, it's gonna be someone that you love.
At least, if I die, then at least I died a death I can be proud of. If someone that I love dies because of me, I will not be able to forgive you. I forgive myself. But at least I just follow the path I think is the best one for me and others.
Perhaps that is your destiny. And then he loses consciousness.
Okay, I'm trying to use the code like my clothing, like rip them apart and just try to stop the bleeding. And I try to search for like anyone that can like give him some medical attention.
Yeah. Roll me medicine.
Medicine. You wouldn't believe, but I'm good at nat 20s. 4. And nat 12.
Roll me another medicine, just for
Just for like the nat 1.
No, don't worry. Just okay. Okay. He's not in a great shape by the time that you finally reach someone. That could start stabilizing him. He has lost a lot of blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you need any more blood, take it from me. I have enough of it. While I'm bleeding.
Wow, I was about to say, while you're bleeding. Okay, no, don't worry about it. You can just take my blood. It's fine. So, party!
Hey,
Rest
there
of the
exists
party!
in this session with
Rest of the
Cesith.
party! Hi, guys! Hi!
Hi, it's been an hour. Everyone
Well,
say
here
How
it
you
is.
doing, honey? Cesith, you're my
So-
hero.
yeah. I kind of betrayed all of you. I mean, I don't know if it
Cesith-
helped. I might have given them like a worst freaking place. Like maybe you're actually there,
Yeah.
or maybe you're actually like at the opposite part of the map. So
God,
I
could you fucking imagine if for whatever reason they have to they go up towards the north up here?
they
Looks like he gave me the right information. What? They just start firing guns at the party. The party's like, oh, what? What the fuck is happening? What did we do?
Well, I wonder what you guys did actually. I'm curious how you guys went up there.
Can't believe you sold us out for a damn ice cream cone of all things.
Perfect. Kaiser's not happy.
Oh my god. Guys is so glad that he found out he could play fucking sound effects to the... He's like, wait a minute. I have so much power.
But I saved that one like last week because I wanted to play it on stream. So happy. Oh jeez. Well,
So, you guys are dealing with some funny stuff. You guys have managed to make your way up to the most northern point up in the loft. It was the weird area with like half technology, half not.
Yeah.
And you would manage to make your way into the central research lab of one Seol. And while you were and Seol had mentioned to you that he was harnessing the crystals that he had found and he let it slip in the mines. And was using them for good. He had made the purifier, as it were. And you could feel it's like the loftiness. Like the purifier, like it felt good to be around the this machine.
Yeah.
And at the very end of the session, a half angel, half lizard woman had walked in, announcing herself as Princess Maria. Because I think Joker had left off saying, "No, I have a plan to meet Velzuma." And then Velzuma's daughter went, "I would like to hear that plan," and that's how the session ended.
Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, and just like small reminders. The if I remember correctly, to Nowhere Night. You specifically have a. I don't know how you feel about it on a personal level. But the machine is heresy, and Seol is obviously heresy. He's freaking the Seol doesn't exist. It's just all rocks under the ground that we're gonna harness the energy of. It'll be fun.
Well, Zuma is there, right?
No, Velzuma's
His
daughter
daughter.
is there. Maria. Velzuma is
Maria.
not there. Yeah.
Okay.
So Joker said, I totally have a plan to go meet Velzuma, and then Velzuma's daughter walked in and went, "I'd like to hear that plan."
wasn't it No who said it?
I think I was like,
I think it
for
was,
a plan.
Joker
Everyone's-
like saw her and then went down to bow down before her, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's
okay.
what I was
There might have
gonna
been
do.
No that said the plan, and then the princess started
Yeah.
walking in as you talked about. Yeah, I'd like to hear the plan.
Yeah,
So
it's like-
you immediately. Sorry.
Continue,
say?
sorry.
So Joker. So no, you asked Joker about what her plan is to meet Velzuma, and then she just turns around and bows. And then assuming that you also, the rest of the party sees the what is you can
Yeah.
probably guess because of her striking appearance. Is the whatchamacallit, is the Princess Maria.
Yep. You see, we're like bows, but doesn't stay on it for too long. She has a plan to present.
Does anyone else bow? I'm just curious. Mole / Strider.
Oh yeah. Like last session, as her sister bowed, Mole also bowed, but she like properly she basically lays down on the floor like face down.
Okay, well, Joker was like down on like
Wait.
one knee. Like,
Yeah.
milady.
I wasn't. I am down on my face. down horrendously, as people say.
down horrendously.
He's down bad.
No, bad. Wait, Dio, is Bruno there or?
No, Bruno is.
Oh.
You don't. Unbeknownst to you. Oh no, you do know that Bruno was supposed to go towards the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Bruno is supposed to be up here, but no, you did not see Bruno in the loft at all so far. He's supposed to be up here somewhere. Oh, this is perfect.
Yeah. If the other bows, yeah, Cider's gonna do as well.
Okay, I have expected you to just be the only one that didn't bow. It's like, oh, fuck it, I don't care. Fuck these idiots.
Look, if the others did, then I'm just gonna follow.
Okay, so everyone bows towards the princess. And hold on, let me get this beautiful copyright free, well, quote unquote copyright free. I love that these are the tokens that we have to use, so I don't want to put stuff on artist does. All right. Oh yeah. So here's the scientist seal for now. And where's Princess Rhea? All right.
That is amazing.
There. I'm gonna slowly I'm just gonna get like fucking funny haha tokens for the rest. Here's King and Hector, by the way.
God
Nice.
fucking damn it.
This monkey just has British teeth.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Oi, mate, how'd you know I was British?
All right. So these are where everyone is at the moment. Hector and George are down at the farmlands. King went back to the Merchants Guild. And you are up here with Princess Maria and the scientist Seol. And so Seol looks at all of you bow. And she like gets like a tired look on her face. Don't bow. It's fine.
Yeah,
Come
like
on,
as
get
the
up.
word Knight hears that, she like gets up immediately, like, hey, just thought, better for worse. Might as well be safe.
But
Yeah,
aren't you
Cider's
like
gonna,
a princess?
also gonna get up.
Yeah,
What did you
joke
call
ask, but aren't you like a princess?
It's complicated. Like, first of all, there aren't kings or princesses in Sargon, alright? That's not how that's supposed to work. But my dad is kind of a big deal, so people started to assume that I was going to take over because no one wanted to challenge me, because no one wanted to challenge him. I guess I am.
Well, yes, that lack of challenge is actually a perfect segue to my plan. So, there are a lot of stuff that you guys are doing here, right?
Who are you saying that to? Are you saying that to the princess, or are you saying that to Seol?
Yeah, the princess.
We are, yes.
Well, while I cannot fully comprehend them, I do think that it would be beneficial for both my friends over here and you guys if the Great Chief was distracted while you do your stuff.
Seol speaks up as he looks over at you. Yes, that would be quite nice, but how are you going
Well,
to do
it's
something
easy.
like that?
We happen to have procured an invitation or a permission to speak with the Great Chief directly. So, I'm pretty sure you all know, but for the newcomers in the room, when usually in Sargon, every now and then there is a Great Chief competition, really. That's how a lot of the Great Chiefs are decided in most cities. You know, people compete to see who's gonna be the Great Chief. That used to happen here, didn't it? Before everyone stopped challenging Volzuma.
Yes, yeah. Last one that
Which
challenged
means-
him got his back broke, so.
Which means that if someone challenges Volzuma again, they're gonna have to set a whole ass competition infrastructure, even if it is one single challenger. And she just grins. I'm gonna challenge Volzuma.
Don't break your
mole?
spine.
And you guys will have enough. And you guys will have enough room, enough time, and enough distracted Great Chief to do whatever you want.
No, Mole, who is lying down with her face on the floor still, she didn't get up, so her voice is kind of muffled. She just says like, "That's a pretty stupid idea."
Joker lifts Mole's head up.
And she repeats,
What?
"That's a stupid idea."
It's not the worst idea.
Hey, if you discount what's gonna happen to me, you guys are basically gonna get the opportunity of a lifetime. The Great Chief will have to set up a competition, be there, do all the riffraff, do all the bells and whistles that, he didn't have to do for so long.
I just have one
that's about to
question.
take up a lot of his time.
I just have one question.
Hmm?
So, do you plan to just distract him and then end up breaking your back, or do you actually think that you can beat the Great Chief?
I wouldn't do this if I didn't think I could win.
Even
you
I-
see- Maria looks at you like, real shit.
Mole,
She doesn't say
Mole
it,
is
she
gonna
just gives
say-
you that look.
Mole is gonna say, even I don't think I can beat him, and I'm fucking stupid, so... Girl, you're in for a beating.
Kind of like shrugs. He's like, hey, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You guys have your own plans, and this will give you time to do them. And if it doesn't, and I do happen to win, then hey, anyhow, your own plans are null anyway. I'm the chief, and everything I proceed according to that anyway. Contingencies.
So let's say you beat
Well-
him and become Great Chief. Are you capable of being you kind of get responsibilities or some shit, right? And she looks at the princess.
Let's be honest, I'm more capable than he is. We're both meatheads. At least I know some stuff of the outside world.
Some people would have you get executed for what you just said, but you are right. Dad was never a thinker. He cries himself to sleep at night at the thought of doing paperwork. He knows how to hit things really well, and that's why he got elected as Great Chief. That's why he's been Great Chief for so long. He's a really good warrior. He's the best warrior in all of Shangri-La, perhaps the world, but he can't lead people. He doesn't know how to. That's why he blames technology and he blames Seoul for everything that is going wrong in the city right now. Seoul shifts a little bit uncomfortably. Yes, if only we could show him that what we're doing here would save so many lives.
Joker's gonna walk up to the princess and kind of just try to, how people lean on other people's shoulders, but since she's small, she's gonna lean against her leg and be like, I get that. My parents don't really get me either.
The princess looks down at you. I like you. You're brave.
Thank you. And she's just gonna smile smugly.
I mean,
But
honestly,
yes.
you're all kind of brave. You're all kind of massive idiots. I have no idea what the fuck you did at the Temple of the Moon, but wild. One day.
Oh, you mean the trial? That was
no,
not.
whatever ruckus you caused down at the Temple of the Moon. I don't know what you guys did. Impressive that you are managing to do that within one day, though.
Joker's gonna look over to Mole. Do we cause ruckus?
Usually we do, but this time I can't really because there being any ruckus.
Strider
look, princess.
internal screaming as he knows he knows what happened and still hasn't told anyone. Exactly. Strider just
Yeah, Mole's gonna be like, oh yeah, small one, you were there while we were passed out or some shit, so did you notice any ruckus happening?
I don't know. I didn't see anything.
We pretend we do not see.
Princess, you might have confused us for something. For somebody.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, there are, in general, some bad shit happened at the Temple of the Moon, and you guys are vaguely being blamed for it. There's no hard evidence against you, but you pissed off whoever did it pissed off some really powerful people and then blamed it on you, apparently.
Huh.
You know, you work really hard to not get
That's
caught,
weird.
and then this happens.
Well, hey, I suppose another reason why I should issue an official challenge as soon as possible. You know, not many people will have, you know, mind for anything else, especially, you know, arresting us while all of that is going on.
Oh well.
Like, kind of looks at the others. They got blamed for it, right? Not me, because that would be kind of absurd, right?
I mean, you look like you could fit in with us.
I didn't even know that you were with them nowhere, so probably not.
Yeah. So, okay, cool. Yeah. I'm
If
in the
you're-
clear, right? Because I don't want to go there
Yeah.
to like challenge him and get arrested on the spot, right?
Well, if you have an official letter of the audience,
That
and
I
you use
do.
that audience to officially make a challenge, then you can't be arrested.
Oh.
It's a loophole because so if you were to be arrested, basically, the person who is the great chief is the great warrior of Estelle, and so when you challenge the great chief for the title of great chief, they can't just arrest you because if you win, then you were the chosen of Estelle, and if you lost, then you clearly weren't and deserve to die. You know, it works itself out.
Fair enough.
And I assume
But,
that most
hey,
people in the city would just assume that challenging Belzuma is death anyway, so.
Well, hey, I mean, I think I gave you guys the best opening I could. Like, I mean, at this point, not even, like, Velzuma is not even the whole thing of it. A great chief competition after all these years? The entire city will probably have its blind spot directly to you guys. You could, like, do whatever you want for however long it takes for it to, like, you know, go and pass. Hopefully some other idiots are gonna get, like, encouraged and also challenge him because, oh, competition is happening. So, you know, we'll see.
You see Maria, she like, it looks like she has an epiphany about something, like she thinks about something, and she grimaces a little bit. Yeah, some idiot's challenging my dad, yeah.
Blinks.
No, sorry, not you. I imagine there will be at least a couple of others in the tournament. You have fun with that.
Oh, trust me, I will. But yes, I think that's all the openings I can give you guys. And honestly, at this point, I'm doing more than I should be for a bunch of outsiders. I'm mostly doing this because I think you guys have a good thing going here. She points at Seal and Maria.
No, I agree. I think that the Loft, as they call it, is a paradise within paradise. I think that this should be the future of Shangri-La. That this is what we should be working for. But so many years of tradition and old ways have gotten in the way. We've lost exactly what makes us us. It's not our religion. It's not anything else other than our people. And we're failing our people right now. And Dad doesn't see that. And she like shrugs.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like nod and like, hey, hopefully that can be remedied somehow. You know, I'm not really a politician, but you
Well,
know,
if you beat
things
them,
good.
then you will be. Before that, though, she like looks around towards the rest of you. All right, she has a good idea. What about the rest of you, huh?
Well, I just wanted to know where the magic comes from.
Fucking Estelle, I guess. I don't know.
That was easy.
Oh, I mean, that's an
Should
answer.
solve. We're done.
but
End of campaign.
I mean, that's an answer, but it's not the. Something feels wrong about that.
Be specific, Maria. As I had explained, what we're calling the rocks here. The crystal formation, Estelle. This is the true form of Estelle. There was, for all intents and purposes, I don't actually think there ever was a real god. Maybe hallucinations brought about by the magic. She like motions over towards the crystals that are inside of the purifier.
So you saying this?
That is Estelle. I don't know where it came from. Probably some weird minerals growing underneath our city for whatever reason.
But what about the other god?
Oh, the moon?
Mm-hmm.
Was Shyamalan telling me weird stories again?
No, Shyamalan was locking weird stories behind a drinking game.
She narrows her eyes at you for a moment. like fucking what? I see. So what's the best way to put this? Shyamalan is a chronic alcoholic. And sometimes she says things. And she just like looks at you.
I mean, whatever she did worked because she like threw us into a dungeon or something, and we passed out, and then we had to like escape through a maze, and I unlocked magic powers while doing that.
That sounds like a drug trip.
Yeah, that is kind of how, you know, we got the invitation to actually speak to Valzuma. So it did kind of enable me to like even do my plan in the first place.
Look, I don't know about no other gods. The only real god here is Estelle. Shyamalan likes to have her little weird riddles and things like that. I've never really understood them. I'm too focused on trying to make people happy and try to survive the future. I don't have time for things like weird riddles from old people that get drunk on Tuesday mornings.
I think it was fun. But other than that, what I don't understand is, so you say that the crystals give you like magic powers and the crystals are Estelle. But like, I did not swallow or smoke any of them and I still got the magic powers. It's like, how does that shit work? Like, there has to be something that chooses the people that get those powers.
Well, actually, Seol speaks up. Magic in general, or arts, as you call them on the outside world, not everyone has them. Only certain people have an affinity for them. I believe it's similar. I believe that for whatever reason, the magic here works similar to the arts outside, and being in proximity awakens a latent power. You simply awakened this power that you never knew you had. Nothing more. You just have an affinity for them. That's why not everyone can do the same forms of magic. I just like Seol vaguely looks over towards like the princess when he says that. There is no religion or ancient gods. It is all science.
Well, I do like your answers. They are very nice. But so far, everyone's told a different story. And I don't mean to discredit any of you, but I just want to know everything so I can understand it better. Is there like an ancient library or something?
Seol looks down at you, kind of embarrassed. And Maria smiles for some reason. You don't know exactly why. Well, there's no ancient library, but really the only real library inside of Shangri-La is inside of this building right now. Thanks to that nerd over there. Seol like he like looks to the side. Yes. I've spent most of my life doing research here, and I believe that I have the largest library inside of the city. However, it documents mostly things from our perspective. If you're looking for ancient religious tomes, there may not be any. Shangri-La is mostly an oral culture. Not many things were written down of importance, or if they were, they'd be carvings, not books.
Oral.
Does your character say that?
I'm not sure yet. Yes. Why not?
Actually, now that you mentioned carvings, Joker's gonna take out her phone, which is on its last life at this point, and show the pictures of what the guy made on the tent and everything. Back when he went crazy in the forest on the way here.
Yes.
Show it to Seoul.
So. Yeah, Seoul sees it. And he you see him like deciphering, and he's mumbling to himself, before finally shaking his head. It's weird. It doesn't make any sense. And then Maria looks down at it, and you see her eyes go wide almost immediately. That looks exactly like a painting in my dad's place. Or sorry, the palace.
Well, it's a painting our homie Maurice made when he like went crazy and shit on our journey.
Why? That's weird. Was your travel guide an outsider? Or was he from Shangri-La?
Pretty sure he was an outsider, right?
Yeah, he was an outsider.
Yeah, he was called Maurice.
Yeah,
I like that answer. It was called Maurice. Was it not from you?
There's no way he should have been able to see that painting then.
Exactly. And this is the things I want the answers to.
Perhaps hallucinations caused by proximity to the mineral?
I mean, that was on like our fucking beginning of our journey.
I don't even know how long we were out there anymore.
Way
It's all
too
a
long.
blur.
I almost grew a beard.
Interesting. Seal like taps his chin a bit, as he's very clearly thinking. He walks off a little bit, like deep in thought, muttering to himself a little bit, and there he goes. And like Maria looks at him.
Damn.
I hope you didn't want to talk to him for the next couple hours.
It's okay.
Yeah, he's good guy. He's really hopeless when he's like that.
So, you said there would be a tournament if someone were to challenge Balzuma.
A really short one, because not many other people will really want to challenge him after all these years, but I could think of a few idiots.
And during that time, we could not really get in trouble with the law, could we?
You could if you tried hard enough. Anything is possible.
Oh, we're capable of getting into trouble. Don't worry about that. But
we couldn't get into trouble. Her sister. Oh, we're capable. We're capable of getting into trouble. All right.
But we might need a backup plan. Say, Princess, do you need bodyguards? Because surely the police wouldn't arrest the princess's bodyguards.
I thank you for the offer, but my official bodyguard is Hector, and when he's around, he does good enough job.
Did you say Hector? He's my teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Well, he's not yet, but he's going to be when I find him again.
Which basically counts.
I guess if Hector were here, he'd say something like, "To be the princess's bodyguard, you have to prove your strength," or something like that. Yada yada.
Oh, I can do that, says Roll, and then she does a backflip.
No. Something even greater than that, even though that was pretty good, and she claps her hands.
Thank you. What
Look, I'm just saying, you've been itching to go for a fight, and there is a possible tournament to happen.
If
that will
you
keep
get...
us
if you get Hector's approval, then I'll make you my bodyguards. There, sound good?
Easy enough, princess.
Easy clap. We can do that.
Easy
However, I
enough.
don't want to I don't want to challenge your dad. He seems kind of like, you know.
We don't
Yeah.
have to challenge her dad. We can just be in the tournament for a while
Exactly.
and then get out when we're done fighting.
Yeah.
Beat up the other guys on the way there.
Yeah, exactly.
She looks at you with like a small amount of pity, for nodding. I came here for other things though, so see you around. I'll be in the library if any of you need me. You might want to talk amongst yourself. That weird one in the back, that small one, has been giving me some weird looks. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yes.
And she points out to Strider, and then she walks away.
The fuck? The fuck did I do?
Hey, Strider. I don't want none of that looks towards my client, okay?
Yes, Strider, behave yourself. Jeez. Also, you're basically our bodyguard.
The princess's bodyguard's bodyguard.
That sounds like some type of anime, I'm not gonna lie.
Legit.
The princess's bodyguard has a bodyguard.
Alright, so you want to discuss? You're left here. The purifier is not guarded and has those crystals inside of it. I'll put that on the table.
How
So
close? How close can we get to that thing?
well, the Shredder walked up and like looked at it, and he showed you. And Seol, when he opened the mechanism, he like it's just like a simple locking mechanism. Like you can just walk up to it. So you guys want to discuss? So nowhere seemingly wants to go down to Volzuma and issue challenge. There is another person
yeah,
inside of the
straight
party
up.
that has. There is another person inside of the party that has the ability to have an audience with Volzuma though.
Yeah, it's me. But like,
Yep.
the Mole has not specifically mentioned it in this conversation because she doesn't feel
Correct.
like the need.
Well, the princess is gone now, so you can just talk amongst yourself. That's all I'm saying. Like, or Strider can roll stealth and start stealing crystals with you or something.
Yeah, wait, yeah. I'm gonna try that, but for a moment, Strider is confused. What the fuck? What the fuck did I do?
You look funny, okay, kid?
Maybe it's your attitude.
Say that again, and I'm gonna shank you. Say that again. I dare you.
Maybe it's your
Again.
attitude. Say that again, and I'll shake.
And then Mole says, again. Oh no, it was Z again.
It's that.
Shit.
I know. I like you saying again. It fits your character. Again, pauses. I fucked that up.
Actually, it's really good. Good.
Fucking absolute clown. Fucking absolute clown material. I like to imagine Strider steals the crystals, walks up to Bruno. Okay, I'm out. We're leaving. Found the magic.
I mean, technically he could do that. That was
No,
like
well,
fulfill
so
the job.
do any of you want to discuss the fact that other than Nowhere Knight, who didn't come here for the same reasons, but as you three as adventurers, you might think in the back of your mind, this does cause seemingly magic, as Seol demonstrated. We could just take these crystals and just fucking leave. We could just like end it right here.
Here's the thing. Strider already tried to take one.
Yeah, you tried to down at the base of the Temple of the Moon. They were giving off weird things. to
And
do.
it was weird. So he's gonna try again, but if it's anything weird, he's just gonna leave it.
Okay. Do you like stealthily walk up towards the machine, or are you just like walking up towards it? Oh, no, so like
Yeah,
in general,
stealth,
you're
stealth.
stealth. All right, roll stealth, and everyone else in the party roll perception. Let's try to start sneaking around the corners again.
I am giga blind.
Yeah, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Well, one person noticed.
That's the Joker. As you guys are like sitting in the room looking at each other, you see Strider walking off towards the machine very stealthily, his short little body hiding in the shadows of the corners of the room.
She's gonna pretend like she doesn't notice and just continue talking like, well, obviously we're gonna want to enter this tournament. It's a good idea. Keeps things off us, and honestly, there'll be a huge crowd. No one will get to see me doing what I want to do. It's gonna be great.
Can the people without official summons still like challenge him? I guess they could challenge him later when the tournament happens.
Yes, yeah.
To just enter it.
You are correct, yeah. Because there is supposed to be a not a yearly, but like there's supposed to be a time for these tournaments. It's just that no one's been entering them for a long time. But
Yeah,
you can like
so just
start off.
do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You
So
can
are these
start
tournaments
off
like a
with-
1v1 or?
Yeah, they are.
Awesome
well, from what I-
to know it, yeah.
From what I know, there is a preliminary round which is more free for all, but yeah, at some point they do become 1v1.
So
Like, I do remember in Gavael there was like a thing which was like almost like a King of the Hill sort of thing where they just kept coming against one person, like it's who like the last left standing.
Yeah, well, it's a free for all, and then the last remaining few do one-on-ones.
Yeah.
So in
Okay,
theory,
actually-
all of you can join.
Yeah. But before we go on, is Strider taking the thing at all?
yeah,
So
I was gonna ask.
Strider. Yeah, so
what's-
Strider, you slowly are unlocking.
Is it the same or?
No. Well, so yes, but actually no. Roll me a wisdom save.
It's the same. Okay.
Kind of.
Wisdom. Fuck.
Oh my god. Okay. I made the DC 5. And
Vegetable Strider.
that's a D&D moment.
Oh no! What's gonna happen to poor Strider?
So, Strider. Okay. Hold on. I need a moment. You ever have those moments in D&D as a DM where you're like, that won't happen? And
He just disintegrates, bro. No.
no, he's not going to disintegrate. No. Why is it always Para that does these things?
How the fuck do I know?
You fucking Drake the Elysium.
Yeah, you
and
touch
that-
and eat the things
Oh,
you're not
like
supposed to touch and eat.
Oh my god, Para eats the crystal just like Natsu in season 2 of Fairy Tail.
Okay. Oh god. All right. So you touch the crystal. You feel its pull drawing you in as like almost as if it's like calling out to you. And then Strider, as you touch it, you feel like immense power. For a moment, you feel as though you could do anything in the world. Like you could gain all of the money that you want. You could kill anyone inside of this room. Roll me a D100.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Yo, that's my dice you're taking away, you bastard.
D100.
Brother, net 100, I believe in you.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Wow.
You really screwed
okay.
that one up, bro.
That's like a 3
Okay.
on a D20.
Oh my come on, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
No wait, that's a 4 on a D20. It's
Okay.
What is this? What the fuck is with the luck? What the
Okay.
Didn't try to steal the crystals.
So, hold on.
You don't fuck with a man's JO crystals. You know what I said?
No. Everything is fine. Everything is going to be completely okay. How much HP do you all have? Let me check real quick. Yeah, all of you should be fine.
I'm pretty fucking stonky. I don't know about the others.
Ryder, roll me 8d8. 8d6, sorry, 8d6.
What?
Brother.
8d6, okay.
8d6. Okay, d6. 8.
Okay. in that moment, you feel like power overwhelming, and then boom, it's like you hear like a crack in the crystal, and then it just explodes, sending you flying back, damaging the machine heavily, and then everyone takes that much fire damage. Takes 26 fire damage.
Oh,
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so in the midst of that, the invisible mage hand is gonna go grab one of those crystals. I am pretty sure everyone's too distracted and can't see shit at this point.
oh, fucking like, can I actually roll something for that? Because like, nobody's immediately going into high alert mode, like immediately going into fucking like ready. Which is not
Yeah,
blood
but
damage.
I'm using the explosion as cover.
So you can do it not for the damage, no, because you were caught in a surprise round because you walked out
just
of the
like,
stealth.
yeah.
But for seeing the
See
mage
if I
hand, yes.
notice. Yeah.
Seeing the mage hand, yes, roll me perception.
Do I get advantage for it being invisible?
I
I can see you extending your own hand. You know, you have somatic. Well, hey.
Okay, so you barely, So as the smoke is covering the room, from the fucking just nightmare shit that's going on inside of this, so you do not notice. The rest of you can roll me perception as well. So, Mole and Strider can roll me perception against the 15 sleight of hand.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I'm fucking blind, man.
Who is the attacker in perception versus sleight of hand?
What the fuck is my luck today? What the fuck? Holy shit.
Am I attacking? He's defending.
I assume that, I think that you are attacking, and so meets beats, so you would win. I think that's how that works. Because the sleight of hand is the one that's like, if you go to steal something, you're the one that's attacking.
I suddenly hate my party. And I want all of you to meet a terrible end.
So yeah, you don't even know. So nowhere, you didn't even know what happened. What happened to you is that you were talking, an explosion happened, and you didn't even see Joker stealing the crystals.
No, she's just gonna steal one.
Okay, you didn't even see Joker stealing one of the crystals.
And that's going directly under coat.
Yeah. So the smoke clears, and fire alarms start going off and like blaring. Water starts pouring down on you guys and starts spraying you guys with water. And you hear footsteps.
Can we at least infer that like Strider did something because he's literally blasted on the other side of the room directly from the fucking machine?
Yeah.
Probably. So roll me insight, because it's possible that Strider was just on that side and he didn't take any more damage than you guys.
Well, actually, Joker saw everything, right? So she's
Joker
gonna
did,
start.
yes. Joker knows.
Yeah, she's gonna start coughing like after the hit and be like, "Strider, what have you done?"
Okay. Well, the insight passes, and also Joker just calls you out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know that
The insight is so good. I also realized Joker is lying and she stole the crystal.
No, you did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want me to roll deception. I have advantage on any deception check I do.
Okay, so.
Right?
No.
Yeah. So, Strider is like up against the wall. People are slowly starting to walk, or like you hear footsteps coming towards you. What are you all doing?
Sister, do we need to get out of here?
No, I haven't done anything.
He's with you, isn't he, though?
Well, you're also with us.
Well, they told
Yeah,
me
the
not to
difference
steal
is
them. They
that-
sent him to watch after me. I don't know what he was doing.
No, I am not with you. Not like he's, anyway.
Not you, the kid.
Anyhow, nobody's leaving this place.
So what? Does anyone try to leave this place?
Mole's gonna. Are you the fucking police?
Probably the people that, like, manage the loft, I'll be honest. That's why, like, nowhere's staying.
Well, no, Strider, what do you do? As you've just been blasted back by a crystal.
I don't fucking know. I don't know anymore. I don't know.
This job got a little bit out of hand.
Just act dumb. Like, act as if you didn't know what just happened there.
They probably won't like attack you on sight or anything. They seem like nice people.
I mean, technically, I was already near it, so I could probably just pretend I didn't know anything.
So do you want to just wait there then?
Oh no, Joker's gonna like act very like upset like, at Strider for what he did, while she like turns around and like
She hides
heal
her
heal.
fucking-
Yeah,
Okay.
she's gonna heal her sister
Oh,
for
cheers.
'Pain,
12 plus
pain,
4 plus
go
2.
away.
Yeah. She's gonna heal her sister for that plus 6.
Oh, even more?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
So 18.
Nice.
Strider,
Basically
you could
up
have
next.
seriously hurt my sister. Don't. Weren't you supposed to be the one watching that we didn't take anything?
The fuck did I do? I was just near it.
Yeah, and notably, Strider didn't even know, like, for you, Strider, you got near the crystal, and then, like, you kind of, like, blanked out as it hypnotized you into touching it.
Yeah, so
you
technically
truthfully,
Strider didn't know anything.
yeah,
so-
you truthfully did, yeah, because you fucking, like, nat 2'd on your wisdom save or some shit like that.
Dio, Mole, as Joker is talking to Strider, there are people approaching us right now. Can I like
Yes.
kind of try and look at their faces and kind of read into what they are thinking or how they are reacting to this whole thing?
Yeah, you can, like, roll me insight as you look around the corner.
Yeah.
They're not even guards at first. They're just like scientists, and they're just confused, right? They're just like walking through, like, what the fuck just happened, Ayo?
By the way, is the entire machine now fucking broken and exploded, or?
So Seal is one of the first to come back in, and he looks at his damaged machine, which is very broken, very shattered. There are parts all over the place. And he doesn't even look over at you. He just drops down to his knees. What have you done?
You see, like, the fucking nowhere, like pinches the bridge for those the outsiders.
For what reason?
Hey, don't blame me.
Oh wait, I think I may know. They may want the crystals.
You didn't even fucking see what happened. How can you talk like that?
What the fuck? Did this guy suddenly gain a fucking fascination with machines?
What the
No,
fuck
I
did
guess
I do?
you
I
do.
was only near it. What the fuck? Does it have like a magnet or something? Huh? Exploded on its own? Huh?
I warned you. I told you. They give hallucinations. That's why they're behind that barrier. If you go too near them, they'll control your mind.
But I was
Well, you-
already near it before that.
Fucking
Why
like
did you-
nowhere, like face palms.
Why did you go near it in the first place?
Why did you leave a
I
bunch
was
of
talking
children
with
alone
Rob.
with it?
Look, I was talking with you, right? Beforehand?
Yes.
We were talking. Yeah, I didn't even move. And it suddenly exploded.
Nope, fuck it. You guys are being held accountable for it. Nope, I'm gonna go. Seal, get up. Okay, how much do you think this will put you guys back? At this point, we need to learn how to fix it. They are at fault. Just, let's get, the accountability and the, see what we can do.
I would need to assess the damage. I don't know.
Joker's gonna start typing on her phone. Strider destroyed very big machine. That's going on your list, Strider. When we get back, I'm telling.
It's going on your list.
You are really one annoying dude, aren't you? Huh?
Look, I came here to find magic, not babysit. Okay.
Sure.
I do not blame you for what happened in totality. I should have been more clear in describing to you the effects. Why? He's just like looking up towards the machine, just so confused. Just What? Why? Why have you done this? Why? Before finally looking over at you guys.
No, we're just kind of like, you see, she's like, seems like in the brink of like snapping at them.
You should go. You should find Velzuma and start the challenge. I will do my best.
Kind of like
work
taps her
here.
foot. Yeah, I should. That's just suddenly gonna reach for fucking Strider, like for the scruff of his neck.
Pick him up by his collar.
This is fucking, yeah. You couldn't wait for a few fucking days!
Okay, you're so fucking lucky you rolled high on your side of hand. You're so fucking lucky. You'd be in her other hand. You'd be in her other hand. Good luck hiding that, by the
Fucking
way.
hell! What the fuck is today roll? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so
I'm
Strider,
not gonna
Strider's
lie,
probably feeling
Nowhere is more directly angry at like fucking Strider, but she does blame like every one of the outsiders. She just does kind of bundle them up on this because they have kind of like displayed similar trouble while they have been here.
Oh no, it's fine. None of the party members would do similar trouble to anything.
Mm.
It's fine.
Yeah,
You all are completely fine. You're all chilling. Look at you. You're these are the heroes. They're gonna do great.
I have many apples in my coat.
You better not. You see, like, Nowhere's just trying to compose herself, like, and mostly failing. You better not fucking enlist in that goddamn tournament, or I don't know what to do. Oh fuck!
Who are you trying to impress? Calm down.
Go fucking.
Kind of like looks at you, like vein, like fucking popping in her forehead. Yeah, no, you can enlist. I'll have fun with you.
They're gonna fight each other at the tournament instead of fighting the boss.
You know, I
one of the
was gonna
first boss
say-
fights. They're like, all right, guys, teamwork makes the dream work, and Nowhere just pulls out her sword and starts blocking the party. Velzuma just looks at you guys like, what?
I mean, there are other
you guys
1v1s.
okay?
If we meet each other on the 1v1s, only one of us can proceed.
True. No, I was talking about in the free for all. You don't even make it to the 1v1. You're just in the free for all. You start blocking the rest of the party. Velzuma's just looking at you guys like, what is wrong with you?
Oh my god,
How
it's not,
light
it's
is
not so it's all
Strider?
over again.
Well, somebody he's pretty light because he's small.
Fuck it, I'm not gonna try to fucking punt him. Fuck it, I'm just gonna like
So-
let him like drop and leave.
Yeah. So Nowhere storms off. Strider assumingly is just confused as he got pseudo mind controlled as he walked over towards the crystal, and then the next thing that he knew, he was across the room and injured. Your crystal hasn't let anyone know that she stole one of the crystals.
Doesn't have to.
True.
Honestly, she may forget.
God, I'm gonna punt these fucking Durins by the end of this campaign so fucking hard.
What is it? What is this crystal called again? I need to keep
They called it a stell.
a style crystal.
Yeah,
Okay.
after the god, because yeah. PvP tournament arc, hell yeah.
And I forgot to add Okay. Oh. After Nowhere storms out, Joker's gonna go over to Seoul and just like, I'm really sorry for everything that happened. If there's anything we can do to help, just tell us, okay?
Please leave.
That sounded so fucking painful. Holy
And,
fucking
and
shit. This man,
yeah, Joker's gonna like
he built a
up,
device to fucking help mankind. It exploded, caused a fire, and hurt people. This poor soul. Jesus.
He's not having a good
Yeah,
day right
yeah.
now.
Joker's gonna like feel for him, and she's is gonna show on her face, and then she turns around and like goes to leave, and just like shakes her head as she walks past Strider.
Joker, you're such a dick. You fucking have. You stole one of my
Honestly, if
crystals.
you're gonna have a PvP, if you're actually gonna have like a tournament,
I can't
Why?
wait for this
What's
campaign
wrong
to
with you
end
two?
by having all of the party members just kill each other. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Dreamwork makes the team work.
Fucking everybody wants to
so-
kill each other. What's wrong with you people?
Mo's wholesome. Mo's just gonna go back to Boulder.
Honestly, if anything, if everybody keeps fucking arguing, fuck that shit. Don't
Mo's
care about
gonna go-
magic anyway. Fuck all of
Mo's
you.
gonna go back to Boulder. Go back to the guy with the gun that drinks in the bar.
Only on Tuesdays.
Yeah. So you all start to leave the loft. Moving back
Oh.
down to George D. Oh, you were gonna say something?
oh wait, you said Bruno was in the loft, right?
No, I said he was supposed to be in the loft.
Is he not there?
Matt.
Or...
No, he never shows up. If you look around at all, yeah, you do not see him in the loft at all.
Okay.
Man was probably arrested or beaten up or something in the market because people were like looking for foreigners.
Yeah, you do know that they were
Probably.
looking for foreigners. Yeah,
Yeah,
You
probably.
have your green card, motherfucker.
you have your green card. Yeah. Okay. So, George D. Jameson.
Yes, I'm here. And I realized I was cropping out before on stream. At least only on stream.
Well, but you weren't cropping out. Yeah, because I saw you ask that question, but you weren't cropping out for me. So it must
Yeah,
be like
it was on OBS settings. My open close gate was way too low, way too high. So it opened way too late at a certain volume. Or it closed too late, yeah. So if I crop again, please tell me. So I can fix the issue.
Well, you were never cropping on our side, so.
Yeah, I was never there.
Okay. All right. So, you're sitting as morning breaks on this fucking awful day for you. We're sitting in burned down burned down crop fields of these nice people that gave you of these nice people that gave you fruit and accepted you in even though you were a foreigner. Hector was bleeding out. I don't know how you feel about King and his little business adventures or what you're gonna do with him later. But it's you assumingly you probably don't like that man.
Well, I don't like him.
trash
I
him.
already have like some ideas how I can like professionally backstab him, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm checking for Hector if he's alright, if he already woke up or if he's still like laying in his bed or whatever.
No, he has not woken up yet. He's been like haphazardly bandaged up by a team effort between you and some of the other farmers that banded together. Like there were some that knew like they weren't medical professionals or anything, but they knew like basic first aid. And they're also going around and they're like trying to help out other people as well.
Okay.
And do you help out around the farms at all?
So is this village still burning?
No, by morning, no. They've managed to put out the fire. But in general, there's like a lot of work to be done. There's like you have to like move around shit, like help people out of buildings that were collapsed and stuff like that.
The first thing I'm checking is the place where I first got in contact with the old granny that gave me fruit. I'm going to that place and I'm looking around if like if I hear like anyone in a collapsed building like screaming or like if I can find her or like if anyone really needs sudden help.
Yeah. So specifically the old granny, you find her. She's sitting outside of her house, and her house has been at least like a quarter of the way burned down. But she looks completely fine. She's like sitting in a rocking chair. She looks like a little frazzled. A little shaken up. She looks over at you. Oh, you. Oh, that stranger that came in with Hector.
Yes.
I hope you made it through the night.
Well,
The cell has truly abandoned us.
I have to admit it surely was one hell of an alarm clock that they did, but I'm at least happy that you're doing well, that you got it out of here alive. And now it's sad that your belongings may have burned down, But as long as you manage to live another day, you can always build up and rebuild what you have lost.
She nods. Yeah. She reaches in, and even after this woman's like 1/4 of her house burned down in a fire, she reaches into a bag and hands you an apple.
That is a very kind offer from you, but yeah, I think you're the one that needs it more than I do. I was already well treated from people. Even though I don't, probably not, but I just say like I'm doing fine, I got enough food.
Yeah, you have like bandages half-handedly strapped on to bullet wounds. You're like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine, old lady. We're chilling.
Well, I think I'm guessing I'm searching for survivors and just try to help them to like get out of their houses. Do you know anyone specific that you're missing, or is anyone that you know well is not here?
I heard the Jamesons down the street did not do so well.
A Jameson?
Yes, the Jamesons. I want to help them out. She like points you down towards them.
Okay, well, someone that has the same name as I probably should help them, yeah, so I'm going down to the Jamesons to see if like if I can find them, or if like I hear screams or whatever.
Oh no, as the old lady said, their house has been completely burned down.
But like are they somewhere to find? Like
there are people about, but you don't see any whatchamacallit. It doesn't look like they're like if you ask, hey, where are the Jamesons? That doesn't seem like anyone knows where they are.
So I'm going into the collapsed building, and I just try to see if I can find any like corpses or maybe like unconscious people.
It looks like for a sickening moment, as you walk into one of the bedrooms, that it looks like there's a burnt corpse.
Mm-hmm.
But if you inspect it even a little bit, it appears that it was just some sort of wooden mannequin.
Wooden mannequin?
Yes. And if you look around, it appears as though whatever this building is, there's a lot of like, there are a lot of wooden dolls and/or mannequins laying around. Most of them have been completely burned and/or destroyed instead of the fire, but yeah.
So I'm not able to find any corpses.
No.
Okay. So I'm leaving the collapsed building and I'm just asking the villagers, were they Jameson some kind of like clothing store or something? Or what were they doing? Why do they have so many mannequins laying around?
The Jamesons, they aren't exactly... They're a weird bunch. That's all that he explains to you for a moment, before like looking off. Ow! Sorry, my cat bit the shit out of me. As he's looking off, you hear like the ground. Fucker. You hear the ground shake beneath you a little bit. And something very large is approaching from behind you. Not like hostile, he's not running at you or anything. But if he's obviously shaking the ground a little bit, then something big boy behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you turn around and look at it?
Yeah, I think this is natural. Yeah. I turn around, look at it, and see what it is.
A massive, tall Arakosa with dark purple scales is looking down at you.
Wait, Arikosa? Okay. Okay, I see the thing, yeah.
He has a giant axe over his shoulder. Where is Hector? We will know where he is. Did he survive the night?
Well, you certainly look like a really big dude, and you give me off some dangerous vibes. But
we will not know who I am.
do you know who I am?
No.
See?
That gives me cause for concern.
Yeah, so we have never met each other. So, my name is George D. Jameson. And I just recently came into this city. And I met...
One of the priest family, then.
What kind of family?
The Jamesons. I assume that you are their youngest son.
Well,
They are priests inside of this city. Or, well, they were converted to be called shamans. Nonetheless, Jameson,
I
I am
am...
your chief, Velzuma. Now point me towards Hector.
Oh, so you are Volsuma. Well, then I know. I
You
think
not-
I can trust you.
Do you not know of the scales of your own great chief?
Well, as I said, I just recently came into the city. I don't belong to the Jamesons here. I'm a different Jameson. Just happen to have the same name. I'm a guide that led a group of adventurers here. And I actually know where Hector is, by the way. So he survived the
You
night.
are one of the foreigners, then.
Yes.
That group that has come in here. I see.
Yes. Well, so a lot of things happened, and let's just say Hector got, let's just say, wounded really, really badly. We were able to give him some first aid, but I think it would be good if we can get him some better treatment. So the place where Hector's being right now is just up the streets, and there he is, unconscious in a bed. If he's still there.
Volzuma takes a step forward and is looking directly down at you. This man, this beast, towers very tall above you, very large. It appears that on several areas of his scales that he's lost his scales and they're graying, losing their color. One of his eyes has a massive scar over it. That looks like a beast or an Arakosa clawed it out. Clearly he's been through many battles. Like as he smiles down at you, you can see that he's lost a decent amount of his teeth. Tell me what happened here last night, foreigner. How it come that my farmlands are on fire and my best friend is bleeding out on his bed?
Well, instead of like telling you it immediately, let's just walk up to Hector, and along the way I can tell you what happened.
We will do it now. You will tell me exactly why, when I allow you and your people inside of my city, all of these bad things are happening.
Don't you think your best friend should probably get like real aid, well, because he's like pretty much bleeding at the moment? That it would be important.
I am not blaming you. The fact that you wish to run away from here proves that you have a guilty conscience.
Well, I was here helping the villagers, but I also am very concerned about Hector at the moment, and I would like to have you to get him to a real doctor.
He narrows his eyes down at you. Tell me now, Jameson.
Well,
one thing, yes or no.
So,
are you my enemy?
Well, I'm glad. I'm very happy that you are asking easy questions. Well, if you don't want to hurt Hector, then no, I'm not your enemy. I'm on his side.
Hector is my greatest friend, and one of the only people I still trust in this world.
Well, that is good to know, so how about we go help him?
You have not answered my question. Yes or no?
I am not.
Are you my enemy?
I am not your enemy. If you want to know everything that happened, then I'm gonna tell you. I just thought it would be better if we just help Hector.
Yeah, so he raises his free hand that he doesn't have an axe on, and puts it above your head. I don't know if do you flinch back?
I am not. I just said like I'm not his enemy, so I'm gonna give him the trust that he wants.
So he pats you on your head a little bit. Well, then you are welcome in Valzuma. You are welcome. Then you are welcome in Shangri-La. And he walks past you towards Hector's house.
Good. I follow him, and then I'm just gonna say like, so what exactly happened is last evening when I got woken up by a slammed door, and guards from your city entered my room with Hector in it, and I was able to recognize that it was a guard that was also doing some shady business yesterday in the temple. And they started attacking us, me and Hector, and we tried to flee out of the house. And while we were fleeing, Hector got caught up by, let's just say, Hector got surrounded. Well, like I was getting chased, but I would have been able to flee, but I came back and tried to distract some guards, shoot them down. I was able to take another one down, but while I did that, Hector still got heavily wounded. And a raccoon person, I feel like he was some kind of mafia person, don't know if you know them, wanted to know about my adventure group for some odd reason, like they somehow ruined his business, is what he thought, but it was actually me that may have ruined a little bit of his like plans. He was like doing some trading.
Summarize in 2 sentences or less.
2 sentences. Okay. Shady person doing business, I ruined it, he attacked us, village got also attacked by it.
Thank you. Basuma walks into the building. He looks down at the sleeping, like, how heavily wounded Hector. He lays down his axe on Hector's wall, and puts a hand on Hector's chest. I assume you have fought well last night, friend. Like the battles of old.
He was surrounded by 20 people, and the fight he did was amazing.
No matter how well us warriors fight in today, it will never be enough. This man, this mafia man that you speak of, I think I know him. He will not get away with this, but I cannot attack him openly. He's been a thorn in my side for a while now. But there are certain things that I cannot do, no matter how physically strong I am. And he like closes his eyes, like regretfully, as he's still looking at Hector.
Well,
Jameson, whether or not you are a foreigner or a descendant of one of my people, I have watched from the outskirts as you helped the farm people. As you searched inside of houses to see if they were alive. You are not my enemy, and that is the only information I need from you. He looks back at you. Will you help me?
Yes, of course I will help you. But there's also one important thing that I need to inform you. He told me the location where I can find him if I ever want to deal with him. So I was already thinking about how I can pay him back. And one of my ideas was, what if I try to go into the mafia as a spy and just like backstab him? You can't attack him openly, but that doesn't mean I can't.
Perhaps. I am not one for schemes. However, there are those that I have surrounded myself with that are smarter than me. And Vozuma's he picks up Hector, and like carries him in one arm. Come then, Jameson.
Sure,
we should make plans.
That sounds like a good idea
as
to me.
As he leaves, he picks up his axe. And so in one hand he's carrying his axe, in the other hand he's just full on carrying Hector. As he leads you back towards the palace. And are all of you guys just going straight towards the palace, I assume? The rest of the party?
Yes, but on the way, after Joker ran out, I wanted to talk to Nowhere.
Okay, that could be the last scene. Was dog? How do I play? What sad
Uh,
music should I play as you guys talk?
I mean, I don't know
Strider
if
is
it's sad.
Strider's probably
Strider's-
gonna look for Bruno, probably.
Okay, so you break off at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mole is assuming they're just like lagging behind, watching her sister try to repair relationships with nowhere.
No, I'm definitely like standing in the background.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, here we go. Alright. So nowhere's storming off. Alright, Joker. Try your best.
Okay, so she runs up to Nowhere and she says, "Look, I know you're upset about what happened back there, but in the preliminaries, as you say, we could like work together. It'll give you a greater chance of getting in.
I don't need assistance.
Look, I have no concern with becoming Great Chief or anything like that. That's your thing, and I can heal you and help you during all of it.
Man, what would make you think I want your assistance?
Have I ever done anything bad to you?
You could have seen that fucker. He was sitting right next to you.
Well, look. That was something that he did, and I couldn't really stop it. But, I
You
mean,
couldn't. Really? You expect him to believe you? You couldn't have done anything.
hey, I didn't even see him going towards the machine.
Didn't
Do I have to roll
you?
deception? Do I have to roll
To be
deception for that?
Well,
Oh.
to be fair, also, nowhere
Oh.
you are blaming Joker for not being able to do anything, but you also couldn't do anything. But yeah, if you do say that, that is it's deception versus insight.
Alright.
All right, don't fail this, Polarisu. You
I have
got
advantage on
this.
deception checks.
It's fine.
We believe in you.
Easy clap.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Doesn't matter anyway, you're partly the reason why he's here.
But look, honestly, if we can help you get to that point, that'll be great. I mean, my sister would love to have a fight with you, but I'm
All
not
you
going for that
outsiders
violence.
want are the fucking crystals. I know that.
Why
If
would
you
you
could,
want the
you would rip every building from its fucking core, destroy this entire city, my city, just to get those fucking crystals.
And I also
Jesus,
say
what
something.
kind of
Mole
people have
says
you
in the
met?
background.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
No, personally, I can only speak for myself, but I don't give a shit about crystals or magic or something. I just think you should be a bit nicer to somebody who has really not done anything bad to you. Like, there's no reason to be that anti against us. Especially against my sister. Like, she has done nothing to upset you.
Look, I will admit that I stole from the marketplace, but that is only because some strange magic started happening in me. Yes, I know it was my intention that caused it to happen, but
Yeah, we are actively trying to avoid trouble. I mean, if I would be in my normal safe, I would just run around starting fights with people in bars and shit. We're not doing any of that sort. Like, you might need to change your attitude a bit. Like, maybe you don't need any assistance. How about partners instead?
look, you know that we're only here for the truth. You know that in the I don't know if you know this, but in the Duran lands, we have something kind of similar to magic. So I just wanted to see what it's like up here. When I heard there was magic up here, it was a bit weird. All I want to say is we'll help you, and all I ask for in return is that If there's anything I need to help find out the truth about where this magic comes from, that's all I want. Nothing bad.
Yeah, and how do I know the situation is going to repeat itself next time you have access to crystals?
Excuse me, I didn't touch a single crystal. That's true. That's not a lie.
I do not care. All you outsiders do is bring trouble.
Aren't you an outsider?
I earned my position here. You just come here, waltz all over the place like you own it, and the first time you get in nearly any perimeter of a fucking crystal, this happens.
I mean, this only happened once, right? Like, you can't make a one-time thing a rule. It's like... Especially now that it happened once. Like, there is no reason for us to try and do it again, because we know that we're just gonna explode.
This whole thing started because of another group of outsiders.
Okay, and what do we have to do with them?
Well, as I said, first group starts the magic decline, second group, as soon as they get close to a crystal, the crystal explodes.
Yeah, but as I said, it was one person within our group, and we have nothing to do with the other group. Like, you can't really blame us two for something other people did.
You
That's not how
guys
this
pass
works.
the entire jungle together and you claim no association.
No, we are associated.
I can
but you
claim
cannot
no
make us
association
equal.
with you guys, but no, you share the blame with him.
Why? And like Mole is not having like a very she's kind of actually like she's just wondering why.
She's not very emotional. She's just calmly like.
Yeah, she actually wants to know.
Because that is how alliances work. If you didn't want to be associated with him, then maybe you shouldn't have joined his group.
We didn't join his group. We joined the group, and he also joined the group.
Exactly. You know how hard it is to get in this place. We couldn't come alone.
Well, maybe it's hard to get in for a reason.
What does that have to do with anything?
You got in here through whatever the fuck method you want. You will not expect any leniency from me.
We are not expecting anything like that. We are offering a partnership.
And I'm declining it.
Will you then at least be a bit nicer to us in the future?
I am not like that. I don't even have like anything to answer that. I'm just gonna start leaving.
Joker kind of stops and like stops Mole as well. Let's follow from a distance.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, with Joker and Mole being on their own, being rejected by everyone else, Strider staying back to try to find contact with Bruno after his mistake, with Nowhere Knight getting fed up with the party, and with George D. Jameson actually being the GOAT of this session.
Legit.
Saving Hector's life and then getting in with Velzuma. The whole entire party is split up, ideologically and physically. And with that, I will end this session. The lowest session, I assume.
The darkest session.
Yeah, I
Bro,
assume
Dio, you
no
don't
one
go
can go any lower than this. No one, you can't
don't
go any lower. You cannot go lower than that. You cannot go lower than Nat 1 into Nat 1 on Strider's hands.
Oh.
You can't. There's no way.
Oh my god.
Those rolls for Para were so sad.
I don't
Fucking
fucking know
horrible,
anymore. I'm
holy
really
shit.
tired. Fuck's
That
sake.
was so rough, yeah. Oh.
This session was really bananas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet it was. Fucking Cesith, out of every character, Cesith has the most confirmed kills so far. The butler.
fucking George over here living his best life, or we're like fucking like this.
Bryce said Seth is my hero this session.
I
He's gonna wild it out.
I have to say my
It's like
original
that pretty much, right?
like I had an original plan
Bro.
for the character, so it got so destroyed, I can't even pick it up anymore.
Boy, we are in the fucking loft, you know, exploding crystals and shit. Meanwhile, Cesith is befriending people, defeating people, making an alliance with the leader, you know.
I wasn't planning to. Nothing of that was like was. Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Is that one of the cows on the floor?
That was
aneurysm
Mole's
noise.
battle cry. That was Mole's battle cry. When she goes into rage mode, that sound plays.
George the Great Chief.
Well, what
The
if
only-
Monkey King.
I think if we could play this really cool. George could go to Verzuma and say like, yo, I know you can't fight those people head on, the raccoon and stuff, but I know somebody who could, like, without being officially associated to you, and then we're gonna help out everything.
That
Fight
is, since you guessed it with no prompt, that is what he's going to ask you to do, because you guys have no association with him. If you guys take care of King, he won't get any of the negative press, as it were, because King is actually liked inside of the markets and inside of parts of the city, because of what he's doing and because of what I'll explain. But yeah,
That would be that also fits perfectly with the tournament, because you know, like, our strengths are gonna get like presented to Verzuma. He's just gonna see how strong we can fight the shit. Perfect.
Yeah, he'll offer you guys amnesty if you guys take care of King.
I am just
Oh,
curious,
by the
like,
way,
who's the smartest of the group
Speaking of it,
beside me?
I'm dumb as fuck.
Joker did get away with stealing one of the crystals.
The thing is,
Like,
like,
she's crafty, okay.
it is so fucking infuriating having Joker repeatedly lie, like, to my face, and then being able to do nothing about it.
He didn't even lie. She was just, you know, it was a technicality. It's a truth from some sort of standpoint.
Fucking lying through her teeth.
The truth is malleable.
but like, you guys.
Truth is just a word.
I hope next week we have at least some fight, at least.
Oh, you will.
But
Assumingly, the tournament will happen next week, and also, if you're not in the tournament, you're assumingly going to be a killing King or attacking King at the very least.
But
I don't know about killing.
Oh, anything is good.
Hey,
anything.
speaking of the tournament, yeah, no worries, like literally just beelining it for World Zoomer right now.
Yep, yeah.
But like, I wonder, like, one of you should be able to get put two 1 + 1 together, right? Because like, you get chased by people, I disappear, you don't know where I am. Who could be the reason that you get chased by? Like, did you figure it out already or not?
We
never got
Strider
chased
never
by
told them.
people.
No, they didn't get really chased by people.
Yeah,
They never
we-
knew
we
because
never-
Oh
Shyamalan
wait,
saved them.
you never got chased?
Yeah, we never
no.
got chased. You got chased. We walked out
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
Right, yeah, Strider's the one that's being yelled at and ostracized from the group, and he's the only one that knows what you did right now.
But like, I thought, like, my fear was that you guys got chased out because of me or something. But in that case,
No.
nobody ever
Well,
got.
they would have, but the Great Shaman saved them.
Okay. Interesting.
She hid them. Yeah.
Well,
Well, I imagine the Durans in nowhere. They get over to Elzuma, they see George there and what he's been doing, and they're like, "Wow, George, you're so cool. I don't know where you went when you left, but man, you really did a good job, and you're doing so good, George." No, yeah, I did nothing wrong.
I still think the funny thing is, Strider knows everything, but I don't even know that
Yeah.
Strider knows.
No, you don't, because you don't even try to follow you.
Fucking hell, it's... Everybody is playing 4D chess, but nobody knows it.
Correct. You're actually
Everyone's
correct.
playing 4D chess, but there's no board.
Throwing the pieces through the room, hoping to hit something.
Everyone currently is playing 4D chess. Yeah, it's very funny.
No, Nowhere ain't playing nothing. She's just fucking like straightforward.
There's
like
no
no
one
one
you're-
you're-
You're actually
Nobody
right, by the
nobody
way,
has to trust him. As long as they are safe, he gets paid.
True. No, but yeah, Yeefrog is so true. Schreider has like a ton of information, but no one trusts them, so he's just in the corner skulking.
Mole would trust him. Of course you would.
I mean,
True,
I mean,
fair,
he
true.
doesn't have to be in the corner. He can just he can just like go anyway.
The thing is,
True, he's super fast.
I only fucked up like at one point where I gave the information. Like the only valuable information I really gave him was the Dorina week together, right? There's beside
Yep.
that, I've not given him any information that is actually like useful.
I swear to God, if Joker gets split from his sister because of you,
And you'll never know.
you don't know what's gonna happen when that happens. There's gonna be a whole thing. There was a
Bro.
preview. You weren't here for the preview about what happened when they actually got split up for a bit, did you?
No, he wasn't. It wasn't there during a session. No.
Mole is gonna cry. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, that certainly is gonna be interesting.
Weird.
They're gonna turn into the Shangri-La secret police, hunting down business people who are against Overlord.
But one thing I also figured out now through listening, you guys have now arts, right?
Yeah.
I have
Oh,
magic,
like magic,
yeah.
magic. In it.
Magic.
Why not?
Yeah, I suppose.
My magic is pretty cool. When I get very angry, I can spawn gigantic mole hands around my hands with like claws and shit that I can use to, you know, kill people.
That sounds cool.
Okay, now if you want to know Joker's magic, it's kind of like imagine Aqua, right?
Mhm.
But
From
she's useful.
Konosuba. It's like all those party tricks. Yeah, that. Everything I chose is a party trick in some form or another.
Yeah, Cider also has magic, but since there's like no fight, he doesn't use it.
So the important question is, so can you do the aqua move, the aqua party move? Where she put
With the fans in the water.
yeah, the fountain, yeah.
Oh, easy.
Oh, you
Easily
can.
do that.
Nice. That's important. So,
Fucking raccoon in the markets.
Alright, yes, you fucking raccoon in the markets, dude. Alright. Well,
Once you go
I think that's it.
Durin, you don't know what they're doing. Oh, please continue.
I think that's it. We could do the whatchamacallits and then the
Yeah, the
credits.
credits.
Yeah.
yeah.
This was a short stream. It's barely been 3 hours.
Hector is. Oh wait. Yes. Let's just go with that. Oh wait, no, I have a better one.
If we go to Valzuma and George is just there, it's gonna be very weird.
I'm probably just gonna say
We're not-
like randomly sorry. You guys don't know why I say sorry, but like I just say sorry because I kind of like spoiled a little bit.
Where the fuck did you go? Sorry. Talk about the magazine. We need validation.
So let's just give some credits to the actual like credit. Now, okay, that makes no sense.
Oh.
DM Dio, the legendary and only one. Players, he was the DM, so he did an amazing job. Players, we have QaiserMLG. Hello, Kaiser. 7 Para.
Hi.
Hey, Para. Skorak. Cesith.
Hey.
Hey, Risu. Hey, Skorak, you too as well. How are you doing? Cesith. Feet. Polarisu. How are you doing? Artist.
I'm dying.
Oh,
That
wait,
doesn't
wait,
sound
here we
too
go,
bad.
here we go.
We have Luffy. We have Raxi for mostly the maps and songs, but that comes later. Ceci for like the Invera art. We still honor that. Chitose and Kaiser's MLG. Music is by Hypergriff and Raxi. Raxi is doing amazing tracks. Which you haven't gotten to listen to. You gotta add them, Dio, to your list.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know what you guys kind of sound effects have. They are not from me.
No, I added nice clapping sound effects. I don't know who added this cursed
That's
shit.
better than clap.
So,
Yeah, I'm holding the tank. I'm sorry.
and obviously to our generous Eden investors, Big Bob, LR Bright, also known as Neo, Lunar, Cesith, Yeet Frog, Kiwi, Jake VDV, also known as the entire nation of Yugoslavia, Frankfurt, Master of the Skies, Insanity Drive, Dark J, and Chris.
Whoa!
Wait,
Whoa!
now we need the clapping noises. Yeah, yatta, sugoi.
That's the sound of the police.
It's
Thank
so weird to
you.
do this
Woo.
without songs. It's so quiet. And
Someone call
obviously,
the ambulance.
a big thanks to you all for watching. We really appreciate you.
Wait. I just
Short
realized something. Where's Neo?
How did you miss it?
Where's
What do you
like,
mean today?
I haven't seen him. Yeah, in chat.
He said he can't be here today, and then he left.
Yeah, so they can't be here today.
Oh, okay.
So first of all, arigato and important message PS. Monkey. I hope
Monkey.
that
Monkey.
it should have been banana.
Monkey. Oh, it should have been banana. It should have been.
It's too late.
Hey.
It's too late.
I
can
greatly
try to
appreciate
fix
that the
it.
first hour of this stream in chat there was only
Yes.
nothing else written but banana
This was-
names of anime.
Banana puns.
It was
yeah,
so
it's
beautiful.
So fucking good.
Banana note. Did we have banana
Yeah.
note?
Ring ding ding, banana phone.
Well, with that, everyone,
Oh.
we appreciate all of you, and I think now it's time to end the stream.
Yeah, I'll be in extreme now. See you guys later.
Bye
See you
bye.
guys.